for the purposes of the stream and our own memories, because I think it's been 2 weeks since we took a dead
2
week.
weeks.
Who remembers what happened previously on Dungeons and Dragons?
Go, Mark. I know you know. You got all the notes.
Hold on a sec. Let me pull up my notes. I was doing something else.
Were you planning future ice cream recipes?
Looking at tents.
Oh!
I have been trying to figure out what's in chat now that I'm thinking about it. And then I will give the thing. So I hate camping because I'm tall and it's hard to be in a tent.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was looking at these, several $100 tall tents. I was like, wait a second, we need an easy up anyway. Do they have a tent functionality for easy up? Turns out they do. So two problems solved.
Nice.
Okay. My notes.
Thank you, John.
Okay, so we went down into the Stargate, and there was a steam elemental fight, and I killed everything because I killed everything. And then we found a chest with 1,000 silver pieces, which sounds like a lot, but isn't. And some all the stuff for a silver mask ritual of some sort. We got out and we fought. I don't even remember. Oh, we fought the Guardian, and I didn't realize the timing that we had going on, so we had to spend, so I accidentally lied to the Guardian, and so we had to fight it. And I don't actually remember killing it, but whatever. Then we were going to go to the grotto and sell stuff there, and then head down to the new city and do some work in the bazaar, trying to make some money. And we're supposed to meet Sari in 3 weeks at a church or something. I don't remember. But we're supposed to meet Sari in 3 weeks.
That's close enough for me.
Something about the Heart of the Guardian. I don't remember that at all.
It combines with the Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah.
That's how I remember it.
Makes sense.
Oh, Michelle.
Can't hear you,
I
Renan.
think that was pretty good. Because she did the self-satisfying smirk.
We can't
Means
hear
it's
you.
gonna be good.
No. No audio from you. So yeah, something else that happened is, these nice little scratches there in the ground. That was ripping open, and only one of us happened to fall in it. And it's the same guy that keeps falling into holes, apparently. Me, Draco. So
Draco, our man.
Me.
I'm currently down in a
me.
hole.
Oh, Leo.
And yeah, there's a nice 3-headed monster that I see made of flames, and I don't know where my body is, but it's down here somewhere.
Well, then Oni's gonna go and investigate. We gotta get our party back.
Before we jump into that, the last bit of previous week heads up is who is worthy of inspiration. Who did a great job last week, or I think at this point we were still just voting for who doesn't have. Hey!
Hello.
You had a mute button?
No, it wasn't a mute button. I have no idea. I It doesn't matter. I'm back. Did I miss a session? Sorry.
No.
No.
How
skipped
come
last week.
Right. I literally have no recollection of fighting the Guardian. Was I doing?
No, maybe I did pilot you.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Okay, you did miss one.
Yeah, and John wasn't feeling good, so we ended early.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember any of that, and I didn't remember missing a session. Like, whoa. Okay, must have been when I was sick or something. Okay, anyways, we're back.
And we're back to inspiration. Who doesn't have it? Who wants it?
Let's see.
I have one, but
just saying.
Oni was hot garbage for that last fight. She got blown off the thing and couldn't land a hit, so.
I was the only one that did damage on
yeah, I'm okay with Hoppy getting it.
But, however, I already have one.
We can have up to 3, so.
Okay, how are we doing?
We added it. We talked about it a few sessions ago. You can add it as another resource, a trackable resource under your short and long rest buttons.
Got it. Yeah, I've done that for other stuff.
All right. So inspiration to Hoppy seems to be the
Cool.
order of the day.
Mm-hmm.
In the confrontation with the giant chimera, the guardian of the island of Kamenos, ended rather quickly. It didn't seem to offer a tremendous challenge for you. It was dispatched in 3 rounds of combat. Upon its death, giant fissures in the earth erupted. There was a terrible shaking. Magma vents opened, and Draco alone fell into one of said openings.
Of course he
once
did.
He fell down. I showed him this map at the end of last session. We picked that up today. He's I don't want to do well. If this guy were to say something to you, would you repeat what he said, or do we need to have a private chat? It's nothing terribly secretive. I just like to give people the option of if you are alone in a room, technically no one else would have this information.
That's fine, because they'll find out real soon, most likely.
Okay. As you land, thunk, 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 falling down this giant open hole in the earth, your fire guy blinks down, as he always does, to sort of check on you. As you gather your thoughts, you stand up, and just arcs of magma leap out of the fires around you and form this creature on the stone bridge ahead of you. And he, in a deep, guttural, sort of primalistic animal voice, tells you, "The body you destroyed was merely a vessel for my power. If you wish to proceed into the sanctuary, you must defeat me here and again a second time. Choose wisely." And then doesn't advance, but spreads out the girth of his being to cover the entire width of the bridge and just stands steadfast, looking as intimidating as he can.
Would I want the sanctuary? I don't know. Hey, guys, can you hear me? I look up, see if I see my buddies up ahead.
Draco,
up
where
top.
are you?
They're...
The world
we
is Draco San Diego.
So we didn't kill him, and we got a couple more times we got to kill him. You want to come down and help me?
Ooh, I'm gonna do a superhero jump.
Superhero landing, superhero landing. She's gonna do a superhero landing.
You're rough on the knees. Yeah.
Yep. What do I have to roll?
Nothing.
Athletics.
Oh.
All down, go boom.
Or acrobatics.
I'm like, Oni would make that. I disagree. Oh my god.
And she blew out her
Strong. Keeping the good
Yeah,
times going from last session.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
I'll be taking some damage. I like to think I'm gonna do that Hulk, the Bruce Banner and Ragnarok, just thunk
Flat.
onto the
Boom.
Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah.
Just
Boom.
Fire guy's gonna have to poke you awake.
That's exactly how I want that to go. I mean, if it's gotta happen, do I need to do the crit hit? Oh no,
No,
that was for okay.
You do take 13 points of fall damage. Yeah, I think your illustration was great. You just land face first, splayed out. Like it was maybe like you got overconfident with the front flip, and like the thermal vents were just so cool. Like there was that moment where you just paused, like, oh, if there was a camera here, this is like amazing. But the momentum just kept rolling you forward, and you didn't think about it, and just face plant.
I am even proficient in acrobatics.
Yeah,
This is embarrassing.
I'm going to delicately follow my sister.
Yeah. There's like enough ash and diatomaceous earth on top of this magma wall that like you literally have like an Oni imprint, 8 inches into the dirt.
I don't do much better, but at least I don't critically fail.
I walk up to her.
Do we have a rope? Can I tie a rope to this tree?
We have a lot of rope, yes.
Don't bring logic into this, Mark. Okay, we've already started tumbling down.
For Renan, you failed to do this well, but I will give you the opportunity to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid like ass over tea kettling and just have it be a super clumsy entrance rather than a ouchie entrance.
I look at the beast.
It's not going well.
I ask if he's scared now.
I think I jumped too soon. It was like I saw her go, and I was like, oh, then I'm going. And then I didn't time it right. There wasn't enough space. So while she splatted, I splatted on her splat.
Yes. And you splatted for 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you just
that's
ass
painful.
over tea kettle, splay down, and thud hit the same pile that she's on.
Damn.
We have Hoppy and Amon still above. You watched two of the more graceful, agile members of your party just YOLO Geronimo jump into the hole, followed by a series of like bone breaking and screaming. What do you guys want to do?
We're gonna tie a rope around the tree.
Climb a tree, Caleb says.
I didn't hear him. He said climb a tree?
That's what I thought he
said.
We're
gonna tie a rope around the tree.
That makes more sense. We
do
have at least 200 feet of rope. Anyone proficient in athletics need not make any roll to shimmy down a rope. If you are not proficient in athletics, you have to roll and check a 10.
Do we really call it checking a 10 still? Isn't it something else in...
I mean, that will never not be my verbiage.
I'm okay with that. I like who you are. I won't change you.
Okay, so we get the whole team down here now?
No, because Caleb hasn't rolled.
Well, he doesn't need to if it's proficient.
The question is, can we wait before
yeah.
before moving forward? Because we just did more damage to ourselves than
our last fight.
Listen, no, we didn't. We're fine. It's Oni's fault. She fell first, and I fell on her. I'm blaming her.
Yeah.
She's in the other room dealing with the dog, and I don't know what she's doing, but she just went, fair!
So yeah, I look at the nice flaming beast and I go, "You scared yet of my team?"
Yeah,
and these aren't even our best guys.
Well, debatable. That big ass fire guy doesn't give a shit what we do. He's like, good job, team.
Yep. So you see the scene as it is laid out here. There's a very narrow stone sort of bridge across this chasm of magma. At the very, very far end of it, you do see like what looks like a worked stone archway that leads into another antechamber or another room, beyond which it seems to be much larger and open than this one is. But between you and there is honestly like the flaming fire elemental version of the chimera you've previously slain. He just stoically remains just kind of waiting.
Hey, Draco, I don't think your fire is going to hurt the fire guy. Just in case someone didn't tell you the common sense of the situation. Fire probably won't hurt the fire.
I'm a freaking fire guy. That's all the power I got. Just saying.
Yeah. So you're useless. We know. I'm pointing it out.
You can't just say it.
Enjoy your heals, lady.
Yeah. Don't have any.
Yeah, you won't have any. That's for sure. I tell you what.
I wasn't expecting anything from you, Draco. Okay.
Magic stone.
Yeah, magic stone
Magic
between
stone.
the eyes.
I think we've
Yeah,
got
man.
a sling somewhere.
We have a really cool creepy magic doll, by the way.
We do. You know,
Well, you don't
for
know
just in case.
Where'd you guys get that?
I like how this is the moment where it all happens.
Oh,
Oni
by the
coming
way.
straight through side of a hole in the ground. Ren, and by the way, we've got a creepy doll.
Here's the confession,
Broken
though.
bones sticking out of her elbow.
I have a very clear memory of this is very, very important. Do not forget this. You have to bring it back up. And absolutely no recollection of what the thing is that I knew I was not supposed to forget to bring back up.
The creepy doll?
So, no.
Oh.
No, I know it's not the creepy doll. I'm openly admitting that I have forgotten something that my brain is telling me was crucial. So
that is super, super funny because today there is going to be an element of a memory that you specifically were here for that's going to become very, very important. And if we end up being on the same page, I'm going to give it to you because that's just great.
I literally am like, you forgot the thing. Okay. So I'm just admitting I have failed you as a player. Happy Halloween bug, everyone.
Happy
'Kay.
Halloween! Fall is here.
September 1st is Halloween
Is it?
Officially, it's
Is
Halloween
it-
season.
in our house.
Yeah, we just bought a 8-foot ghost.
Nice.
Nice.
We have no place
I didn't have
put
to
it,
buy
but
mine. Mine came with the house. Okay. Who should we kill? Fire guy?
The flames on either side are almost too hot to peer over. You shudder to think what would happen if any of you entered said magma. As I've described it before, there is sort of a clear path that will require some jumping to get across, but nothing that you athletic folk can't handle. In your path lies this giant flaming chimera. But again, he's holding his position. If you want to take a minute and patch yourselves up, or even an hour for a short rest, he doesn't seem inclined to attack you. He's
Please
strictly a
let me use a
guardian
hit die.
barring your way into the sanctuary.
Yep, I'm gonna
So it's up
use
to you
a hit
guys if you
die
want to
if you guys are all right with that.
say no and
Yeah.
climb out of the hole and go do something else, or take a minute to patch yourselves up and then confront him, or YOLO it right now.
No,
Yeah,
we need some resting.
I'd like the short rest. I don't know. Did I hit something? No. Okay. Guys, I'm too old. Okay.
Is there such a thing?
There
Thanks,
is in my book.
That got me to almost full.
Well, great. Holy shitty rolls. No thanks. No thank you. No thank you.
How come it still shows her at 31 and 52? Her hit points didn't update. Onis?
I see you at 49 and 52.
Oh, weird. I see me at 31 and 52, but my character sheet has 49.
Yeah,
you can try refreshing.
remember I had that same issue last time. It's not. It doesn't.
Sorry, stream.
Oh yeah.
Did we level up? What are
No.
we supposed to be at?
That's better.
Okay, thank God. Freaking me out.
You're freaking me out,
Zeke.
man.
The good news is if this is Fire Guy, then the next one is Ice Guy. So Draco, you'll actually be useful at some point today, in theory.
I'm an Earth Genasi. It could be an Earth guy.
I figured that it was Air Guy upstairs.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Okay.
And of course, you
Puddle.
can't have air, wind, and fire.
And the fire won't hurt me since I am a fire genasi, right, John? The getting in the magma.
Yeah, you
You're
have
a fire
resistance to
genasi?
fire.
I'm a fire genasi. Yes. Why do you think
Um,
I'm Mr. Fire Guy?
It's important to
I don't
remember
know.
resistance is half damage.
Half damage. Gotcha.
So you'll definitely last longer than anyone else.
That's right. I will.
So for Avi,
And Meg, are you remembering that you are wearing the periaptive wound closure?
That's why I doubled my hit points.
Okay, just making sure.
I only rolled one hit die and it was 9, so I gave myself 18.
It was in my notes because the last time we did a hit die thing, I think it looked like you had spent 3 hit dice, and I was thinking there was no way that you needed that many.
Because with the double, it was not impressive numbers. I needed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my note was just to check in to make sure
Yep.
you remembered you had it and remembered how it worked.
hmm
All right. After an hour, he still just is patiently sitting there, flicking his fire tail back and forth like a cat watching something it's going to eat.
So weren't we about to leave the island? Is that what we were doing?
Well, we had to come rescue somebody who fell down the pit.
Yeah. No, but seriously, we don't really have to fight this guy. He's just a guardian. This will take us to a sanctuary.
But what's in the
You know,
sanctuary?
I mean that is a curiosity I give you. But we could talk to the guy.
I think if we weren't gonna fight the guy, then we all jumped down the hole. So now we're gonna fight the guy.
We don't have to fight the guy. We can talk to the guy. He's
The
willing
pride
to
of broken
listen.
ankles.
Well, if
Yeah,
you
I
would
mean-
like to talk to him first before we fight him, that's totally fine. But
Snapped my
Yeah.
shit up getting down here, and now I'm gonna fuck him up
if
anyway.
we've got 3 weeks,
Shit.
let's figure out what the sanctuary is. I'm not coming back to this island.
Did we
Alright.
ever figure out what the freaky shit in the puddle was?
Elaborate.
We've seen a lot of puddles.
Oh,
Everyone
it was that
thinking I was
monster,
drowning.
That monster that
No.
we were fighting, or whatever.
No. No. When you saw me drowning and you were like stuck staring at the puddle.
Yeah,
And the other
Did we
time
figure
I thought
that
she was
out?
drowning.
There was
The
some
other time
kind
I
of
thought she was drowning, I got
creature-
captured by spiders.
There was some kind of something that was messing with our minds. It was some kind of creature that we had to fight, and Amon killed it. Right? We all saw different things.
Is that
So-
the thing that was making us disoriented? Is it the same
It
thing?
was the island. It was the island itself.
No.
There's a couple of things to consider here. The first is that the island itself was imbued with an illusion aura that made people see things, hallucinate things that were not real.
There's a ship.
that after the death of the Guardian seems to have completely alleviated or has been diminished greatly to the point where you are no longer affected by it. That had caused hallucinations like seeing ships in the harbor that weren't there, being drawn into drowning pools with people who weren't actually drowning, being confused about directionality. There was a monster that you guys killed, but I think connecting those two is not necessarily correct. I guess you'd have no way of knowing one way or the other, but
Maybe
I'll
that's
tell
the
you they're
thing
not
I was
related.
supposed to remember. Okay.
No, it wasn't.
No, not
Thanks.
that.
Okay, talk to your fire guy.
Yeah, I'm totally.
So we
fine
can
with
kill
trying
him.
to engage first. Anything that we can learn
Because
about.
we're
the
taking a
Guardian.
break. So yeah, I'm gonna pull forward and just talk to him. Go. So we were actually on our way out the island whenever you found us up above and attacked us. We were leaving. Like we were looking to leave. What's in the sanctuary? Why would we want to go into the sanctuary?
He said your reasons would be your own, but the nexus of elemental forces is a boon to many, especially those of your kind.
The Nexus?
The Nexus. Did you not read the
No,
pamphlet
who
you're
had
supposed to
time
read?
for that?
It was like 2 weeks ago. John, I read it.
again last
There's
night. I
supposed
appreciate
to
it.
be a myth.
To other people, but not Janasi. We believe it to be real.
You both can actually see ley lines.
Yeah.
Well, hell yes, we are going forward.
Okay, let's go, Oni.
Good luck, everybody else.
I'm gonna step forward and respectfully ask that he stand by and
Down.
let us gain access to the sanctuary. That we would prefer for him to be able
That's
to
not gonna
continue
work.
to guard it.
Hey,
She
shush.
seriously said we gotta fight him 2 more times.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying 2 more times.
So?
He says that there are several trials that lie ahead, not the least of which is that you must defeat me here, and again another time.
I mean, does it have to be, fight to the death type of thing, or can it be like tic-tac-toe?
He's very carefully used the word defeat several times, which makes you think this isn't a duel to the death.
Right.
But you could always
Okay.
inquire. He seems like a chatty sphinx or a
Yeah.
chimera.
Chimera, yeah. So what does the next challenge entail? Like, is there like a game of some sort or problem solving thing? We're good at that. We got some geniuses here, right, Hoppy?
He chuckles, laughing. Yes, a game.
Somebody thought to attach a rope to a tree, so I'm just
Let's
saying.
play a game. Let's play a game with this guy. I'm good at games.
Yeah.
Would you like to play a game?
Yeah, I know, right?
I would like to build a snowman. Would you like to build a snowman? Or doesn't have to be a snowman? Yes, it does. Right here.
In the fire pit where he's down
That's the
bound to
game.
die.
That's the game. How do you keep it from melting?
Well then let
Good
us
ideas.
begin this trial so that we can
Move on. Deeper.
Yes. It's time to go all the way.
Thank you. Oh, that
he
was
says that
rude.
If you wish to proceed, you must test yourself against the trial of fire.
How do
I'm
we
game.
Okay.
Got a fire guy.
With
I'm
that,
game.
he's going to roll initiative.
I really hate this.
Did we ask if there was some other way that we could defeat him? If we could play a game or
Yeah, I just
face a
did.
different
He
trial?
said we have to do the trial of fire. We don't know what that is yet. But I'm guessing we're about to find out.
Waiting on Renan. Oh, there she is.
Amon, then Hoppy, then Renan. Amon, you act first. You see that he's gone, lowered his aggressive form, talons out, tail pronounced back, jaws agape. He's ready to attack. You act first, though. What would you like to do?
Take a delayed action, because I don't want to start a fight if there isn't one to be had. Well, there will definitely be one to be had, but if it's not necessary. So I'm going to wait and attack until after battle has initiated.
Okay.
And I'm not a Genasi, so I don't want to insert myself into the will we won't we drama.
All right, Hoppy.
I'm gonna delay my action.
Do your fist of furies. No.
I already used up my things for today.
Once a day. Dang it.
He needed to because I was such an epic failure on the fight. He was kind of all by himself on that one.
Renan, you act next.
She's gonna hide.
1 second.
She's gonna hide.
1 second.
She's gonna hide. I bet you. She's gonna hide. She's gonna go vanish.
Or she was showing her support for the micro penis strategy or charity.
You can delay, sure.
We've got 3 delays. It is the Chimera's turn. And the softer 2 non-draconic heads tell you first that the most important rule of fire is to remain spread out at all times, and the dragon's head breathes a gout of flaming breath. It will affect Oni and Draco and Fire Guy and Hoppy. I need reflex saving throws. Sorry, dexterity saving throws.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Hey! Not a
You see a
1.
15, and I got hit. The fire guy gets hit.
Oh boy. Okay, so the good news is the average damage is 31. We'll take that average. Draco, because of your fire resistance, you take half damage, which is 15. Hoppy, you take half damage from your successful dexterity saving throw, and so does Oni. So everybody takes 15 points of fire damage. Well, not everybody, the 3 of you. I think Fire Guy is immune to fire. Is that true? I think he's better than
Most likely.
resistance.
Yeah, I think he is fire. Pulling him
Yeah,
up right now.
immunity fire. Yeah, I was pretty
Yeah.
sure. That definitely triggers anybody's
Hey, he's
delayed
immune to
actions who
fire,
are
yeah.
waiting for an attack to happen.
I'm gonna reach. Can't reach him.
I only heard like maybe every third word.
Yeah, you
I
were
heard
cutting in and out a little
reach,
bit.
and I
Might have just been because you were talking low.
or it was the 8-foot
Yeah.
ghost.
I said I'm going to rage,
Yeah, that's
and
much better.
can I reach him?
Yes.
Okay. He set me on fire, so I'm going to kill him.
Put you there.
And raging, and do I do great weapons?
I'm experimenting with a slight variation on a house rule. I'm going to be a little more flexible with movement speeds. Upcoming, we have several exceedingly large maps, which I think is fun for scale, but sometimes it's annoying when you start 16 squares away from an enemy. To be like, well, that's either a full turn and a half of nothing or 3 turns taking partial actions. That's bullshit. So we'll be like this. We fudged it a little bit. Mark was 8 squares away, 6 squares movement, but we'll call that good enough.
How
Speed
is
40.
this
So-
level? Like, is this a straight across, or is this a cavern
So-
that he jumped?
Hoppy jumped down about 4 feet and is now standing on the edge, so he's swinging up at the Chimera.
Okay.
But he's provisioned in athletics, so there's no roll required for him to make that maneuver.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna attack.
What are you doing? I can't hear Mark very well. Is it just me?
It's a little quiet.
Attacking.
That is a hit. I see 24.
Is this better?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Sorry, my headphones came unplugged.
No, it's okay, Mark.
And then I'm going to attack.
Attack!
Okay. The first time you slash him with your sword, you cut through his fiery
you know
form.
what?
Go ahead.
I should have been an advantage as well. So
Or
can I
making
roll?
reckless. Sure.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
11 misses the second time, but we'll
Okay.
admit 1 miss. Your 24 points of damage slash through him. He breathes out from the wound a gout of flame. It diminishes him in size slightly. Like it is literally like if it bleeds, you can kill it kind of mentality. Unfortunately, that gout of flame does do 5 points of fire damage to you, Hoppy. And he chuckles and says, "The second rule of fire. It is elemental damage. You will take the full 5." We have Amon has a delayed action and Renan has a delayed action. If neither of those want to act, it will be Draco's turn, but we do have those still 2 delayed.
I'll take mine. I'm gonna move up a bit more.
That's a hit for 7 damage, 18 damage, 20 damage.
Ew.
Well, 18. Do you want to roll a second time for Hunter's Mark because it's likely going to be better than 2?
Yeah.
22 points of damage.
Pudding?
Hoppy, 2 arrows fire right over your left and right over your left and right over your right shoulder, creating pinpricks of fire that damage the creature. It bleeds flame again, reducing itself in size. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, since it wasn't directly at your feet. Nice. You avoid taking bleeding fire damage. Redden, you have a delayed action. Otherwise, it's Draco's turn.
Yes. Thank you. I'm sorry. The baby is starving.
No worries. Life is chaos.
I mean, I want pudding too if you have extra.
Don't I? Okay, I'm gonna move to here. I don't know. It's always purple, but
Maybe not get so close because he breathes fire at a range of, I think, 8.
oh my god.
Roll on the fail table. And we'll see what happens with Witch Bolt. Witch Bolt.
It's an even number. I like even.
It's high, though.
You don't know anything. Nobody asked you.
That's true.
The fun
Oh.
thing with my stuff is I got some good range things, but then they
Awesome.
explode and hurt everyone right around it.
Is that a problem?
That is going to be tricky for you.
Yes, it is a problem, Draco. Yes. Please don't encourage chaos to do chaos. Thank you, DM. You have one job. It's not that.
I feel like it's not that.
It's also true.
All right. It says you bite your tongue as you cast, which is something you just don't do. But in Make Believe Land, Renan has bitten her tongue so badly that she is unable to use verbal components to cast spells until the end of her next turn.
Wait. Are we saying she can't talk for a minute?
We're saying she cannot
Only 12
articulate
seconds.
enough with enough enunciation to cast arcane spells. Yeah.
Gotcha.
with bolt. I said I want to cast with bolt. No, with bolt.
It's Leviosa.
Mhm.
Okay,
All right.
Hermione. Cool, I wasted a turn.
Draco, it's your turn.
Okay. This one isn't going to do any damage to him, but it could help us. How's that sound, guys? Yeah, you like that? Yeah?
Mhm,
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to cast darkness on him.
mhm. Ooh.
What happened to?
Oh, that?
Sorry. Did she not come with
She's
us?
gone. No.
She was going
remember?
with the boat to arrange departure.
She pieced out.
Yeah.
I have a darkness thing. Sorry, let me just grab it. And you can tell me where it's going.
There's a 15-foot radius sphere for the duration. There you go. That works.
Like there? Or
Yeah,
you
that
tell
works.
me. You can move it wherever you like.
No, that works right there. So we see a tip of his toe or something, so that way,
Perfect.
our
We
guys.
know where he is.
Yes. And then I'm going to send Fire Guy to grab Oni and get her as close as he can right away, which is about right over this way.
Thanks
So
for the
there you go, Oni.
ride.
Whoop whoop. Yeah, and that's my turn.
I'm gonna need that to get to my spot.
All right.
Hey guys,
Oni, do you...
is my
All
microphone
done.
still being wonky?
No,
I
that
think
sounds
I'll
good now.
switch my head.
You sound better now.
Okay.
I think it was just because you were talking low and it just wasn't picking up your full voice.
there's also a lot of background noise
Background
behind
noise,
me,
yeah,
so
could
it
be.
might be auto.
We got weekend mark, not work mark. Now you're work mark again, and the voice is very clear. But...
Okay.
All right, Oni, where you're standing right now is in two potential places. You're either on the very, very edge of the platform that is like at a level height with the flaming chimera, or you are 4 feet lower than it on a very stable flat platform adjacent to Hoppy.
Well, let me tell you my plan, since this is ending Draco's turn and beginning mine.
Indeed.
My hope is to use Earthwalk to get myself here, so that way I'm not in. If he fire attacks me, he doesn't get anybody behind me. Would I be able to do that with just my 30 move speed once Fire Guy releases me, using Earthwalk to scramble to this new location?
Yeah, for sure.
Within my move. Okay. That's ultimately where I wanted to be, so that's perfect. All right. Are we good?
Yes. Know that where you're striking though is fully in the cloud of darkness, so you have like a vague sense of where he is because of like a shadowy silhouette that the fire creates.
Can I see him here then? Where is the foot?
Sure, that's fine. You could slash at his tiny pinky toe right there.
I need to be able to see him, so.
Well, he's in the darkness, and anyone going into the darkness can't see. Just because, I'm helping and hurting at the same time because I'm awesome like that.
That seems good.
Chaos. We call you Chaos for a reason.
You call me awesome because I do awesome stuff.
Well, if I attack him in the darkness, I have to do it at disadvantage, right? So
That is correct.
I want to be able to not have to attack
Hey,
at disadvantage.
any damage on him, though, is good damage.
Yep, that's the plan. Okay, here we go with attack number 1. Boom. Attack number 2. Boom.
Yeah.
Attack number
Oh,
3.
no.
All right, let's
Boom.
stop there. Let's stop there. First, let's do the critical hit. Roll that.
Oh, it's so good.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Indeed. So I see 17 damage on the crit. Let me.
Can I use an inspiration token to re-roll that critical fail?
get one moment.
83.
Because these things can alter what happens next. Let's do them in order.
Okay.
83 on the critical hit seems like it will be pretty strong. So let's see what we end up with here. So you strike with great force is the narrative. Roll an additional set of damage dice above and beyond your normal critical roll, so you can roll another d8.
Yeah.
5 more damage. Then you have a critical miss. Now we can roll on the critical miss table, or you can exchange your inspiration token and roll that again, in which case we'll treat it as that 27.
I will, yes, absolutely do that, and I am taking away my inspiration token.
Sweet. And then you'll have a third attack. So I'm going to mark 7 damage off for that successful attack, and you have your third attack to make.
Okay.
That's also a hit for 14 points of damage.
Nice, Oni.
Oni, like you saw with Hoppy, as you slash at it, it opens wounds that like decrease the overall volume of the creature, but as you slash at it, it just blows like a blowtorch of flame at you.
Okay.
You had 3 successful hits. You take 15 points of fire damage.
Cool.
Ooh, I am going to hold on. I'm going to
Oh,
Wall of Steel. And then I'm going to get 16 temporary hit points, and I'm going to have 1 temporary hit point left.
Seems fair.
Done.
Is Wall of Steel a bonus action?
It's a reaction, I think.
Let me see how you have it written. It is a reaction, yes. I cross my blades in front of me, and then do all kinds of fancy things.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. At initiative 0, he the now diminished in size flaming chimera grows glowing red wings, flaps them several times and attempts to fly over to this pillar. Oni and Hoppy will both get an attack of opportunity.
But would he be able to see it in the globe of darkness where he's going?
Take yours first.
He just flies in a direction. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
12, 16, 21. No, 16, 28. And a 15 says. You are able to use the disengage action after your attack. As you are fighting, you notice an effective route to escape danger. So if you want to disengage, you can.
Nice.
Can I disengage from taking the damage from the stupid blowback?
I actually really like that flavor. Yeah, that's really cool.
Hi-ya!
You keep your 5 points.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, whoa!
Do I get to take my attack with advantage since he's leaving, or no? I wasn't sure because Mark rolled with advantage.
Oh, I rolled with advantage.
Mark's rolling advantage because he's reckless.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you'll make your normal attack. Oh no, he has exactly 1 hit point left.
Lead him.
No! Dang it.
At
On,
initiative,
shoot an arrow.
at initiative 0, he laughs. He's also much smaller now. He's not
Aw.
much bigger than you are as a person. He
Oh,
looks
he's
like
so cute.
looks like a toy rocking horse. Like if you were to ride on him, you would be bigger than he is. Like his voice is now almost like helium-y.
Little baby.
At last,
Little
you will
baby
now learn
voice.
the final rule of fire.
It burns?
Out of the
Oh,
magma,
jeez.
a few
Magma?
small methods appear and just fly directly at you.
Methods?
Meth heads.
That's
yes.
what I heard.
They are meth heads. It is Amon's turn at the start of round 2 only. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a big
Yeah.
round.
Yeah, it really was.
That was good crits.
Amon, we have the flaming chimera clinging to life tenaciously on the top of that pillar up there,
Take him out,
speaking
take
in
him
his
out.
Mickey Mouse voice, and we've got 3 lava meth heads.
Ignore the meth heads for now and just go after the big boy.
Nice.
Run and shoot.
Does that hit?
He's on
Oh,
top of
no,
the
it
tower.
misses. His AC is 15.
Use your inspiration token. Use an inspiration
Oh,
token.
just use your second attack.
I haven't.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no!
I'll use.
No!
I will use my inspiration for that one though.
Fair enough.
There we
Yay!
Yay.
Dead.
go. Kapoof.
25 hits.
Whew.
13 points of damage is more than enough to kill him. He explodes, boom, in this giant wave of fire that completely burns and cracks that entire pillar that he's standing on, and leaves only this sort of floating candle-like flicker flame in the air that just says, "You must defeat me one final time," and then the candle flicker goes away, and you are left only with magma meth heads.
Is there any indication of where we're supposed to go?
Across the path
Sorry.
from you, over here on the other side of the magma, there is a naturally worked stone archway that leads into another room.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
It's the only place that you can't go besides back the way you came, up the hill of knee breaking.
But that's the bad thing is it didn't make them go bye-bye.
Nope,
I was
still gotta
hoping they
fight
would
them
go
meth
bye-bye.
heads.
Boy.
Hoppy, you have 3 magma meth heads nearby.
Over here, and this is going to do it with advantage for all the things. Hit them. Or, sorry, I'll do it with advantage, but not great weapon history.
$18 hits for 16 damage is what I see.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
One more.
15 also hits for 13 damage, and this one dies.
Squish.
However,
Okay.
as he dies,
Oh no!
each creature within 5 feet of it must make a DC 11 dexterity saving throw or take 7 fire damage.
Wow.
So Hoppy, dexterity saving throw me. You can take only 3 points of fire damage.
Nice.
Running. Or you got some move left if you want, Hoppy. And then we pass it
Uh,
around.
I'm going to hide in the. No, I'm not. I'm going to go over here.
I was gonna say that's actually maybe not a terrible idea.
That was destroyed though, right? So you'd have to probably come over here.
It's just
Oh.
scorched and partially collapsed. Like if you wanted to be there, you could be there. It's just kind of a tenuous place to be. Okay, just away from things that might explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of not feeling the exploding things, or rather, I am feeling them, and that's the problem.
That's the problem. Yes. Keep running, running.
I am going to steady aim and shoot that shit.
Yeah.
The other one would get you sneak attack.
The other one is right next to my sister, so.
I'm feeling tough. I can take the 5, especially if I can do another hit die when we're done with this.
14 hits for 9 points. Are you not rolling sneak?
Can't on that one, right?
I can't.
I think you can roll sneak attack on any attack you have advantage on, right?
Oh, nice.
I don't have any idea. Clearly don't know how that works.
Never really played a rogue, but I'm pretty sure that's
Not very sneaky though. Not
Wait,
not like a
14,
snick.
14 was enough to kill the other one, wasn't it?
No,
Oh.
I did.
Oh. I see.
2 attacks, one of which did 16, and the other did more. It's wounded but not dead. We'll pass the turn to Draco, and I'll
Okay.
confirm about sneak attack.
Yeah, I don't know about that because it doesn't say that, but maybe.
With attack if you have advantage on it.
What did you say, Mark? I really can't hear you.
I just looked up sneak attack in the book. It says that you can do it on anything with attack roll, and I don't know how to post it on the chat.
Yeah,
Do
like
it on it.
the only the initial only way to get sneak attack states once per turn you can deal an extra d6 worth of damage to any creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll, and that weapon is being made with a finesse or ranged weapon. So both of those qualifications have been met. Later, you also get if someone's in melee, if you got a friend in melee, you also get sneak attack.
Right.
If you got a friend
I know
in
that.
you also have a friend
Right. I knew that one. I guess I didn't know. So anytime that I have steady aim and I'm rolling with advantage, I get to use sneak attack.
That's why it's so good. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And I'll use
Clearly.
one of my best skills.
Oh, what is with the critical fails? Oh my gosh.
Wow,
We've
this
had,
on
I
a
think,
spell.
3 fails and 2 crits, or 2 successes and 3 fails so far. Is that right?
This is
not
a
been
wild
good.
session.
33. That says
You shoot Oni in the forehead and she falls backwards.
the spell fires in an unexpected manner, causing your confidence in your abilities to falter. You have disadvantage on any spell attacks, and enemies have advantage against your spell saving throws until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
It's that lack of confidence.
But did I hit him?
Did you?
Oh my goodness. You have movement left if you want to take it, otherwise bonus action for Fire Guy, and we pass to Oni.
Bonus action for Fire Guy will be.
Hi.
Set it on fire.
What's that?
Set it on fire.
These are fire things. I
don't see how that could possibly go wrong.
Yeah,
Come on,
if
they're
nothing else,
meth
to make them
heads.
bigger.
They're combustible.
Combustible.
My experience, meth heads burn. That's a for sure science fact.
I understand that, their houses go up like that, so.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Fire Guy. Oh, you don't have range. You have to be up close, don't you, Oni?
I do, yes.
Okay.
I have a longbow, but I probably won't use it. My plan, if I am attacking the one right next to me, if you want to hit this one since it's already almost but dead, my plan was to try to attack that one
Okay.
in such a way that I could push it away from me as it died.
Yeah,
We'll see.
he'll. You know what? Might as well try it. We'll flame seed him. Flame seed.
You know, he probably has a melee attack. Jeez.
You know, he doesn't. Because I said he doesn't.
He doesn't have hands. You have to have hands to have a melee attack.
But he has
He has
hands.
hands.
He's helped get
I
you
was
guys out
trying
of
to
all
help
kinds
you.
of stuff.
The flame seed does make contact, but the magic is entirely consumed by the
Yeah.
meth head. Having done no damage.
Yeah, figured.
Those meth heads.
Yeah, okay, that's the end of my turn.
You're not broadcasting.
Well, you guys got to see it. That's all that matters.
All right, you ready?
What did we see?
Oh, that the magma method just starts scratching fiendishly, asking if you have any more of that.
Mhm.
Okay,
Oni, your turn.
I'm
Yeah,
attacking
the good
this
stuff.
one, and I'm gonna golden blade first. My intention during these attacks, if I hit it and do enough damage, is to like thrust it away from me before it dies.
If hit, then quit.
Yes, if hit,
Hit
And
it and
quit.
quit it.
or roll backwards, whatever. I only have to get 5 feet away, so that's number 1. That's number 2.
Okay, that attack will kill it. Since you have a third attack left, I will let you use it to try to shove him, which is you making an athletics check opposed by his athletics check. If successful, you'll push him and then he explodes.
Perfect. Yeah!
Fuck you,
He-
meth head.
You cut his head off and his body starts to swell and explode, and you just Spartan kick him over the side, and you can hear him explode below the ridge.
Yay! Thank you. That was perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. All right, now Amon can finish the last one off. Oh, I'm sure he gets a turn, but
Was it their turn? Did I kill the only guy that had initiative, and I don't remember where they were?
why don't
Should be initiative at 0.
yeah, they get initiative at 0, and
All right.
then Amon wants to delay, so we'll go to Hoppy after that.
The magma mephit will claw at Draco.
You could attempt to.
Ah!
Oh, yeah, he shit the bed on that one.
That's right.
He was also intimidated by that magic stone shot that went so poorly.
Serious.
You only take 1 of those damage.
Nice.
He took none of them.
Yep.
Hoppy, is your turn.
Do I have to do everything here?
Do you have a
Yes.
ranged attack? You could just delay and
I
let
was gonna say,
Renan
like-
finish him off.
You could javelin from there, probably, like a magic stone, and if you kill him, you do 5 damage to Draco, which is like a, bonus.
Little
Just
bonus.
bonus.
Do it, and then if you don't, Renan can finish him off.
what?
They're so excited. Oh my
Fair.
goodness. So you don't get the rage because I think the rage only applies to melee, but the 8 is exactly what he had left. He dies, and Draco, you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
You'll be fine. It's just 5 hit points.
You take 7 points on a fail. DC is only 11 though, so you take 3 points.
Yeah, you're fine.
I should be able to do another reaction after my turn, right?
Oh, he's dead.
Well, I want
We
to
don't have
know
any
what
more-
he's
Yeah,
going
but I
to
can-
react to.
So I want to be clear about the way reaction rules work. You only get 1 reaction on turn of combat. So like in the initiative order, between your turn and your turn next turn, you get 1 reaction. You used it, but you didn't need to. That attack didn't hit.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah.
So if you want to use the Guardians now, that's totally fine. I just don't want to accidentally set the precedent that you can use it multiple times per turn.
Well, and I was thinking that he did it, or that was the previous turn, because he went on 0.
But you can absolutely absorb that 3 damage if you want to be kind.
I got it. That's fine.
Might as well.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Motherfucker!
Oh.
I like that he just wanted to show you that he could.
Yeah. As
I
it
could
explodes,
do damage to you.
the spectral Minotaur ancestors of Hoppy interposes himself between you and the explosion and just goes, ah, magic stone.
Always
Amazing.
getting made fun of.
I
Jeez.
love it. Okay. So how do we need to navigate this gap to get up here? I'd like to get to this position and settle in the archway and use some hit die to get some health back.
If the plan is to move forward, this gap from where Oni is to here is an athletics check DC 14.
Holy shit. Okay, so we're all moving here.
Hey!
Yeah, let me. I'll dispel my black
Oh.
sphere.
Or I guess
Everybody needs to move.
Draco could take his time and just teleport people multiple times with Fire Gun.
Why has it got to be a black sphere?
Oh, that's probably too
I
many
also.
spaces.
Let's see.
Stop it.
Do we want to throw a rope across, or because I can make this, but certain other people can't?
Or yeah, put the
I'll see.
immovable rod up to make it easier.
If you guys let me touch you
Yes.
for a moment, I can cast jump on you.
Oh right.
That triples your
Uh,
jump.
Is it a cantrip or is it wasting
It's a
one of your
touch.
daily spells?
It's wasting a daily spell, but it's a level 1 spell, and I got a few of those.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay. Do you want to use that, or do you want us to just use the immovable rod and put up a rope and then hand over hand it for no expenditure?
I'm kind of weak on that
We
aspect.
haven't used jump yet. Let's jump.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so when I touch you, your feet start to get really, really warm. And then when you jump through the air, you have little like rocket flames coming as you're jumping across.
Nice.
Now, hopefully, you can hit one where this triples your jump distance. So once you go, you go.
That's awesome.
And you can touch multiple of us with one.
No, I got to touch each creature.
But that's only 3, 4.
Then
Yeah.
I'm
how many
proficient.
spells do you think you have?
I have 4.
I'm
I have
proficient
4
in
level 1s.
acrobatics.
Okay.
Are you?
I'll let you guys. I'll let you all that want to just go. I'll let you just go.
What
That's fine.
Oh, what was the roll I needed to make?
14 is the DC, so Renan just you stick the perfect landing and then do like that. Oh, nope. Did it.
I'm gonna ask Oni to throw a rope, and I'll tie it to the thing so we don't have to
Just in
use
case.
up. Well, we're gonna have to get out of here somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to fight him one more time too.
Yeah. Is there something I can tie it to over here so I don't have to leave the movable rod? Or
I mean, if you wanted to instead like leave a javelin behind, you could certainly drive that like a pile into this stone, and use that instead. But the stone itself is pretty smooth and flat.
I'll leave a javelin.
Okay. I'll throw the rope.
You are easily able to toss the rope back across the chasm and secure it to the now anchored javelin. Anybody trained in athletics can cross easily here. Anybody not proficient in athletics will have to make a athletics check, a strength check of 10.
Can you check Amon's sheet and let us know if we need to roll it? Or we can just let Draco use one spell slot on Amon to let him jump over.
He's proficient in athletics. He hand over hand.
I'm proficient.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Done.
Are you okay, Caleb? Because you're not communicating well.
Oh, he had
Oh,
let
I
us
was
know
away
in
from-
Discord that he wasn't at the computer.
Right, but then you didn't say when you came back.
I literally just came back, which is why I'm talking now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hope you're feeling better.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for
Okay,
handling
so
that.
I'm going to just. I don't trust my climbing ability with my nice, stuff. So I'm casting it on myself. My jump,
Do it.
and then
Draco,
what is
I'm not saying you can't use it for yourself. I'm saying I don't want to waste the spell slots because that could be a heal that you're
True.
for for
Yeah,
something
I'm
that we could easily
not being nice.
bypass.
I'm being selfish.
Pretty much. I'm down to 2/3.
And he says acrobatics.
If
Get across?
are you
jumping?
casting jump? Yes or no?
Yes.
Then you don't need to make a roll.
Okay.
Your default jump distance is 30 feet.
Yes.
All
Okay.
right. So once everybody is across, can we do a short rest and hit die and get ourselves patched up?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's no time element here, other than somebody at some point should probably try to communicate with Sari, because she's gonna have loaded everything on the boat and be looking to take off.
Remember when we didn't keep those stones? Yeah.
Do twice.
Remember when we had an option to get shells, but instead they decided to get
We kept
doll?
the doll.
Do we have
We had a lot of conversation about it,
we did.
and we are still confident in our decision to keep the damn doll because we can
are.
buy the stones the next time we're in a city that has them, which is our plan.
We haven't been gone that fight was pretty quick. We had the 1 hour rest.
This is a second hour rest.
This is the second, so what, 3 hours? I think she can cool her jets just a little while longer.
Sure. I mean, plus there's a
I'm
long
not
hike
worried
back
about
to
her.
the beach. Like, don't
Yeah.
forget, it took you guys, 4 or 5 hours to get to the center of the island. So I
She'll be
imagine-
fine. She'll wait for us.
I
Relax.
think we're fine. Worst case scenario, maybe we can send Fire Guy out to her. It'll take him a while to get there, but
It's not gonna leave us. All right. I short rested.
She can always call me on the headset too if it's too long.
oh yeah, that's true. Eventually, she and Amon will be able to hook up again.
She only calls me on the cell phone.
Okay.
After the short rest, you investigate this archway. There is a manufactured. Someone has taken great deal to make this perfectly teardrop or inverted teardrop shaped archway in the stone, and there is an inscription carved into it very ornately in the primordial language. Is anybody fluent in primordial?
Let me see what I know.
That's
all
gonna be
kinds of
one of
stuff.
you Genasi's, not us.
I know infernal.
I don't show primordial as a language that I know.
I don't know that one either.
I know thieves can't.
Thieves can't
You're-
primordial?
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Listen, I like to say unhelpful things. It's sort of my gimmick.
No, I just like there's a whole list of things thieves can't.
Is it possible though that I would know and I just didn't add it as an extra language on my sheet?
You're really pushing this sick hot girl thing, aren't you?
Well, no, I just
Is it possible I could just have the thing that I want to be right now?
Okay, hold on.
I don't. If you have like unspent language points, then
Where would I know if I had those?
You have 2 languages. Do you
I
have
have
2
4,
languages on your sheet?
Yeah, I know. I never picked a second language. That's why. Okay.
confirmed you do only have one language picked.
I was wondering
Not-
if maybe there was just like a default language that they selected. I don't think we ever revisited that, so
So we're going to cheat and we're going to choose that language.
It is not unreasonable for a Genasi. I don't feel like
that's why I was thinking that's probably what I would have selected. How do I like type in it?
Remember when I said the Janashis should check their page, their sheets? Yeah, I agree.
No, I don't. I
I
don't
said
remember
it.
this at all.
No one's talking to you.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No one's
Well,
talking to
that's why I was tooting it out if you did, because you don't talk to me.
I think I had that when we were originally building it for us to circle back to, and I just never did. I'm sorry. That was completely my fault. Is it if you don't like the idea?
I've added it to your sheet.
Oh, I added it to my sheet too. If you don't like the idea of me choosing that as my language, I totally understand. This is a weird situation.
Like normally, I don't like I have a floating proficiency. Where did you add it?
Where did you add it?
With the other language that was common.
Oh, I just see the one that I added at the very bottom. That's hot linkable because I pulled it from the compendium.
Oh.
Wow.
Nice. Let me
Wow.
close this character sheet and I will.
Whatever junk garbage you did.
Yeah, I just manually
Wow.
typed it in.
Yeah, normally I don't like that sort of like we used to call it pulling a Clint, where you'd like leave 1 or 2 unspent
I
points
really
until
I didn't
we got
mean
something,
to.
and it would be like,
Yeah.
oh man, unless somebody has fucking disable device, and he'd be like, oh, my dwarf fighter, yep, put click click click, has 4
Yeah.
points in it. um, but I think it's not. I don't think it's game breaking or unreasonable that a Genasi would speak the language of the elements.
It's on brand for Oni because I actually would like for her at some point to have some kind of like earth bending qualities to her somewhere in future levels. Like she's got merge with stone and earth walk and stuff. Like I'd like to have more of that in there. So it seems like something I would have selected. I just never did.
Okay. Reading it, the ancient primordial inscription on this archway details some specific details about an ancient battle that took place here during the time of the primordials, where a invading force sought the power of the Nexus, but they were repelled by the guardian of this sanctuary. And they talk about the great dreadnought that lives in the Sea of Magma, as well as the salamander guards that were called in to protect. But ultimately, the island's greatest defensive weapon was its illusions.
Which we experienced.
And broke.
Right.
Those things are pains in the butt.
Yeah, they is.
If you wish to step forward, I will move you to a new map.
Yes. Let's go.
Here we
Do
go.
it.
I somehow feel like we've made really bad choices, guys.
This is beautiful.
It's I want to brag, but it's pretty large. So you're going to want to zoom out a bit.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, well done, Dr. Map P20.
Yeah, this guy's pretty good.
This is awesome.
Damn.
As you enter this area, you can sense things begin to shift and move, like your perception is being altered by illusion magic. Fog clouds begin to roll in, completely obscuring entire sections of the area, and you can see things just start to come to life. Stone erections being built.
Yeah.
Something is mired in the magma pool. There are, there's a lot of things there are a lot of things that are just coming to life as you've entered through this archway, almost as if entering through the archway triggered an event. I would like everyone, I hate this roll generically speaking, but I would like a perception roll from everybody.
Oh,
Okay.
performance. Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
Same rules. If you roll less than a 12, you can have a 12 instead.
Hello.
Hello.
There you go, Amon.
Yeah, Amon and Oni got it.
This
that
isn't
was
a
the
major sense thing, is it?
No. This is just the highest threshold to see everything. That was great timing. There are 3 distinct items that are the last to form. That definitely stick out, both because of their sort of like misplacement in this natural environment, and because they're shiny. First, to the very far west, over here, you see an enormous sphere of frozen ice.
Could we take a break? Sorry.
Sure.
I'm
Let
so
me just
sorry.
finish. Then, go ahead if you need to go.
No,
That's
it's
fine.
okay. I can wait.
At the center here on this island, there's an enormous stone axe sunk into a chunk of stone. And to the northeast, there's a box that has transparent glass on 5 sides, but has a steel lid on the top that has some kind of etching on it.
Interesting. Okay.
And we'll explore those when we get back in 5.
Sorry about that. I know. Hold on.
Oh, did you get Jack's little bud? Appa has now collected all of the toys. Hi, buddy.
Nice.
You don't need all of them. There were 3. There's one for each of you.
But Ma,
That's what he does. Echo picked the one that he wanted and took it upstairs and put it on the bed. The rest of us came into the office and Appa comes running down the hallway with Echo's toy. No, sir. Hey.
Are they not playing right, bud?
yeah, they're taking my toys.
You're such a turkey. They've been extremely patient. Nurses. Spending a lot of time in bed with me. Huh, yeah. My comfort
Nice.
animals. It's all well and good until you have 101.6 fever. And you've got 3
When,
dogs trying to keep you warm.
and the regular temperature outside's like in the 90s too. It's like, ugh.
It's been weird, but we're figuring it out.
Having a fever during the summers is horrible. Having a fever in general sucks, but
Fortunately, it's only at night. I don't know why fevers happen at night for this, but probably a disrupt John's sleep so that he has to be up every 2 hours to check on me.
that makes more sense.
Just to be a dick. Like during the day, it wouldn't be that inconvenient, but
No.
something about your wife's brain baking at night interrupts the sleep
Yeah.
patterns.
Just a little bit.
I'm trying to set up my headphones. So
All right, are we ready? So we have three things we need to get to: an ice crystal. What was the middle thing, and then the box?
Axe
A
in a
large
stone.
axe stuck in a stone. Axe in the stone.
Axe in
And
the
then
stone.
a clear box.
Okay.
This is the
there
axe
are-
and the stone.
The axe and the stone's in the middle,
Okay. And then where's the crystal?
bottom left.
Oh, okay. It's under the turn order map. Okay, cool.
Is Caleb back? Or is he well enough to
Yes.
continue?
He
Is he Marky Mark?
I'm alive.
Is it a
Barely.
stomach thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
That
I'm
sucks.
so happy you're hanging
Like-
in there.
I don't want details, but is it
Yep.
like a both ends scenario?
Step away
No, it's
anytime you
just
need to. You're
it's
good.
just the back end, and I'm trying to not be near him, and my kids are leaving for the day except for Zeke, so I'm trying to keep me and Zeke away from him. But Zeke is also
Just stay hydrated.
having moments.
All the hydration.
I'm sorry, Caleb. That sucks.
If you need liquid IV, we
Cool.
will send some to your house.
We have them.
Instacart
Thank you.
delivers. Okay.
We have liquid IV. I'm gonna go get him some Gatorades.
Good. No.
So
Ride as
That's
rain in no time.
My least favorite kind of sick. I would much rather be bleeding or broken.
yeah, it's terrible.
It's usually just like, okay, this is my fault.
All right, so we have the map laid out before us. You have some interesting venues, some things to explore. As you are taking in the room, Amon notices that behind you on this side of the archway, there is a second set of primordial inscriptions.
Hey, Oni, get to work. What's it say?
All right. I'm going to come over and translate them for the group.
It says, ha 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 ha, too late.
Mhm. Mhm.
Na 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 boo boo, stick your head in doo doo.
Okay.
turned it off.
It talks about that the enemies of the elementals, the enemies of the primordials, brought with them 3 sacred artifacts, items of tremendous power. The first among them was the Orb of Ever Freezing, which would turn even their most stout burning emissaries to solid ice. The second artifact that their enemies brought to bear against them was the Axe of Sundering, used to destroy the adamantine armor of the indestructible dreadnought. And the third was the Cask of Illusion,
Ooh,
a man-made puzzle box that dispelled all of their conjured illusory defenses. And as Oni finishes reading that, the writing morphs and changes almost as though it's being re-chiseled, like dirt and debris falls off of the stone arch as it's being recrafted. It says, "You may choose one."
Okay, team.
Great.
So we have fought the fire elemental, which likely would have been for the frost thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So chances are we won't need that. And we fought the. We have already addressed the.
illusion.
The Lulu.
The illusion person. So we're assuming it's going to be some kind of unbeatable juggernaut and want the axe.
Yeah, sure. Now, is it only one person per thing, or if the group is it only one?
You may choose one artifact.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the logic is sound. Are we missing anything? Like, does anybody have any other theories, thoughts?
Honestly,
hear
I
I'm
think
getting
we
a
could
cool
we could
axe.
we could
I don't
freeze
know
them.
what Mark just said.
I said I hear I'm getting a cool axe.
No,
Yes.
I say we can freeze them, because even the Juggernaut would be able to freeze, and then we could hit him very hard with your punch and punch, and then that could shatter him. Now the
Unless it has some kind of frost resistance. I mean, that's making a big assumption that frost would work on everything and not the element that it's specifically designed to combat.
but I
Well-
do think we'd be able to. The illusion thing would be good too, because we get rid of these clouds most likely. Poof, poof, poof. Or we could just see just the man behind the curtain. Much easier.
So we go majority rules.
I mean,
Take a vote.
Not voting because I was having audio issues. I basically missed everything since the grade, so sorry. You
Well,
guys
you
do
were
it.
in favor of having a new axe, and I was in favor of giving you one. So
I don't even know what the axe does. I can just barely see it through the.
It gets the Juggernaut.
yeah, it helps defeat the undefeatable juggernaut.
I'm the Juggernaut,
The indestructible juggernaut.
Yeah.
I vote for the axe as well.
All right, Renan, you'll be the swing vote. If you go axe, then that's what we're doing.
I always hate things like this because I feel like we're missing something obvious. It's just how my brain works. And I'm like,
We could also potentially opt not to select any weapon.
And just die.
I'm just saying,
have-
until we know
we
more
have that
about the
doll.
threat. We have
This
that as an
dungeon-
opportunity.
Does have a hard mode.
What does the doll say? What does the doll do again?
The doll resurrects one dead person.
Oh, I thought it killed one boss.
Oh, no, you're right, you're right, it does. You can...
yes, it does.
It channels hit
I could ask
points.
my
I think
I could ask my
not.
compass which one we should pick.
Oh, yeah,
Oh yeah,
let's
that's
do
a
that.
great choice. See, I was like, I think not taking something is stupid when we're being offered something, but I always am like, oh, that just seems so obvious. Like our assumptions are so obvious and John is just tricky as fuck. So I've
He is
just
a
been
tricky
playing with
motherfucker.
him for so long that I'm like, this is the trap that he has set for us, and we are walking just straight into it. So, John's made me the way I am.
Aw.
Yes, please ask the compass. I would feel better if you ask the compass, then I will vote.
Magic 8-ball.
What
should
shall
I
we
pick?
do?
So, remember how augury works. You must state a course of action you intend to take, and I can tell you whether it's wheel, woe, nothing, or wheel
That's
and
right.
woe.
I knew it was
I'm
more
willing to do
complicated
some
than that.
elaboration, but it's not quite as good as what should I do.
If I pick the axe, if we take the axe,
No, you
what
just
will
say,
happen?
I'm going to take the axe.
Yeah.
The compass spins and spins and spins and creates a small sort of like what do you call them?
I know.
Like a riptide in the fake water that comprises the compass's face. In this turbulent pool of water, it projects the image of you easily defeating the invincible dreadnought and having great success in that combat, announcing that in your battle against the dreadnought wheel. However, they forecast that the remaining illusions will cause the death or near death of at least one party member, and your final confrontation with the salamander guards will be whoa.
Well, Salamander Guard's gonna be rough.
Mm-hmm.
It also shows you that it like gives you sort of a macro, or I guess micro, zoom in on each of the 3 artifacts that you're considering, and each one has a small inscription on it, perhaps detailing more precisely what specifically it would do.
See, the Salamander should be good with ice. We're freezing them up.
Yeah, it sounds like we're gonna need to get rid of some confusion, so we don't kill ourselves.
Get rid of what?
Confusion.
Illusions.
Confusion.
So he's saying,
Illusions of the confusion.
at the top. Whew.
Okay, I mean,
Decisions.
if that's what the compass is telling us.
But it's also going to make fighting the Dreadnought much more difficult, too.
Yeah, but we don't
Oh.
often have trouble killing things.
And
Like,
we
I
do
feel
have
like,
the doll just in case.
yeah, we have
I'm
the
gonna
doll to help.
I'm gonna tell the compass that I'm gonna take all 3. What happens then?
No.
It tells you whoa. Just exclusively whoa.
Just
We will
making
not be
sure.
taking all 3. So it likes best the idea of the illusion remover.
It's
sounds
obviously
like
a mixed mind. Like there's up and down sides to everything.
yeah. We'll take care of one problem with each of them and be faced with 2 others.
I was the vote. I vote.
I still say that the icing one would work really well.
What are you voting, Renan?
I'm voting we take the thing that gets rid of the illusions.
Box.
Hoppy?
He's axe.
I am going to. I'll go with the group.
That's
Yeah,
not
we're
a
trying to make a
vote.
group decision.
We end up with one axe, one illusion, and 3 abstain.
No, I said ice. I get the ice. That's
Oh,
what I'm
sorry.
saying.
Yeah.
I'll go with
We
the
have
box as well.
One illusion, one ice. Oh, 2 illusion,
What does the
one
box do?
ice.
I'm sorry.
Removes illusion.
Get rid of the illusions.
And the axe defeats the undefeatable foe.
Yep.
Sunders the armor of the invincible dreadnought.
Ball.
So on the one hand, I can probably sunder it anyway because it probably just means half damage, but I hit like a truck. So removing the box seems to be the best.
I'll go box also. So majority rule follows the box. I can't fight what I can't see, so I'm not worried
But
about.
you could freeze it.
I am not worried about freezing. But what good is us freezing things that aren't really there? It's just a waste of our turns. I'd much rather have more efficient turns. So I'm.
Okay, we've voted. We're taking the box.
Yeah, we're gonna go after the box.
All right.
Does anybody have visibility or detect invisibility or detect illusion skill? Something that'll give us vision.
I think Draco would
I
be the only one
dispel
that
magic.
could do something like that.
It's just dispel magic, and I could only do like once or twice.
On individual things.
Yeah.
Because as much as I would like to have a super cool axe and something that gets through damage reduction. If I can't see it, I can't read it. And I don't like not
Right.
being able to see things.
I,
On the other
I don't
hand-
want to waste my turns, so
On the other hand, Hoppy is kind of brute force. So Hoppy is voting the axe.
thank
But
God we have Hoppy.
realistically,
But
what's that?
That's I was just saying thank God we have Hoppy because he's really good. That's 3 of us for the box, so that's still majority rules.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's see. These screws are all over the place. We'll need a screwdriver. I've got a hammer. No, we're gonna need a screwdriver. I have a very big hammer.
Mhm.
We're putting in the screws, right? Not taking them out.
All right. Let's, for the sake of like moving, let's just roll initiative. That way you guys can decide who's going where and when.
Do we need to start things off by collecting the box?
Yes.
Then I guess I will.
Let's wait for initiative.
Oh,
She's
that'll
at the
be
top of
first
the
turn.
initiative order.
That'll
Yeah,
be
it's
first
part of
turn.
it. It's part of it.
Otherwise,
Everybody
we'll
roll
get
initiative.
5 people rolling 5 different directions, and as the cat wrangler, it's not always as much fun as
Ooh.
it sounds. All right, in turn order, Renan goes
Dude.
first, then Hoppy, then Amon, then Oni, then Draco, dead last.
He's sulking. No one ever listens to me.
He's still gonna go try to get the frozen orb, even though we were told to only pick one.
Okay.
It's a
And this is the box
that's the
in the
axe.
That's
middle.
the axe.
That's
The
that.
box is up
This
here.
is the box.
North.
Okay,
Yep,
and we can't see anything because of these poof balls.
correct.
Well, we can see this. There's no poof ball. And we can
Right.
see this
Right.
one. There's no poof ball.
I've used the I don't know that I'm comfortable calling them poof balls, but I've used said poof balls to deliberately obscure things, and those poof balls would go away once the cask of illusions is utilized.
Right. And so I can get here and jump to here.
Sure. Give me acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, well, I don't think I can get there on one turn.
If you double move and take no other actions.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that. And what am I giving you? I'm sorry, acrobatics?
Yes, please.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. And I use my inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
For Renan the Great. That is the
It's not
number I
much
was looking
better.
for. No, that's fine.
Oh, thank God.
You jump over the steam rising off of this magma is so hot you almost get scalded as you make the jump. Reinforcing again that falling into this would be very, very bad. Hoppy, it's your turn.
I'm going to delay until we have a video with the box can show us.
Mhm.
Okay. Amon.
I'm also going to delay it until we figure out.
Oni.
I'm positioning myself at the opening of this bridge so that I can proceed forward as soon as Renan collects the box and removes the illusions.
Okay. Draco.
I go over here and cast Gust to blow. See if I can blow this away.
Hmm. I really expected
The
you to go for
cantrip.
the frozen orb.
You cast Gust. This lingering mist doesn't move at all, only further reinforcing your understanding that it is purely an illusion-based spell.
Gotcha.
You do like the lava beneath you sizzles a little bit as the cold air from the gust sort of
Why?
makes it teases the surface a bit. There's a few splashes and plops, but nothing terribly exciting.
Okay. Then, I'll take a step back just because that's pretty, dense. And I'm pretty owie, I get hurt easily.
I'm pretty owie.
Yeah.
I'm pretty owie prone.
Yeah.
Ouch.
There you go.
Renan, all that remains now is for you to scale this sheer rock face and recover the cask of illusion.
Here I am. Wait. Can I check for any...
Yep.
Before I touch the box, can I see if there's any obvious booby traps?
Investigation, please.
Swear to God, if it's a mimic, John.
Yes.
No.
There is
Serious
nothing.
trust issues. You know that?
There's nothing that you see as like an obvious trap. Nothing that your training has ever shown you is likely to be a trap. You don't see any, magical ruins along the seams. No hidden acid vials. Nothing that looks like a conventional trap at all. You're pretty confident it is not trapped. There's not a latch or a lock like you would expect to see. There is, however, a small circular polished stone that is inset on the glass top, or on the only solid top of the box, with the other 5 sides being like glass, and it's got something written in ancient primordial.
Okay, can I try to explain what I see to Oni?
Sure. Are you holding the box, touching the box, leaving the box exactly where it is, and not even breathing on it?
I'm not touching it yet. I'm just trying to tell her the symbols that I see so that she can tell me what it says.
Flappy Bird Man.
Exactly.
We're very good
Renan,
at communicating.
Renan, make a performance check.
Yes, I can do that because I'm so proficient in it. Well,
Hey,
it wasn't
that was a good
terrible.
roll for a 0.
Terrible.
That was awesome.
Oni, to your understanding, it seems like she's giving you these very, like, she's using interpretive dance and kind of primitive sign language to tell you what each of these primordial runes looks like.
Like like this and one like this. And
You think it sounds a lot like a radial menu, like it's telling you to activate the runes in sequence
Oh.
to
Oh,
open
great.
the box. The only thing you're not certain of is whether it's telling you to move them clockwise or counterclockwise. That isn't being made clear to you by Renan's interpretive dance. That remains the only mystery, but it seems like it's a radial lock, a pattern that would require activation one way or the other.
So you said when Amon used the compass that it provided him with a little bit of additional insight into each of the items. Was that amongst the information he learned about the box?
It is not, but if you want to pick up the box, each item did have an inscription in the compass's vision. This box does not have an inscription on it that you can clearly see.
So if Renan wants to pick up the box, or if I want to go over and join her,
I'll pick it up to keep looking at it to see if I can figure out
I
if
guess you
there's
could also
more
just bring it to her.
writing. I'm picking it up.
If you lift it up, the writing now changes in your mind. It looks like thieves can't.
Oh, nice.
Like,
Yes,
thematically, it
now
has
I
just
can read it.
changed. It tells you that this is essentially a storage locker for illusion. That if you were to activate it by spinning your finger clockwise along the dial of runes, it will draw into it all illusions, within a quarter-mile radius until all illusions have been consumed or until it reaches its capacity as a cask.
Okay.
Nice.
Is now the time to spin it?
Sure.
Is all of this
It's
room
already
within
full.
a quarter mile?
Easily.
Okay, good.
Well, I'm just wondering if then the next place is where. Okay. I'm overthinking. That's what I do.
You are. You spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Counterclockwise. Salamanders. Ooh! I thought for sure there's gonna be something out there. Out there, out there.
That's where I expected the Juggernaut to be.
Oh, nice there's a bridge. I should have went for that.
The illusions have all been removed. Circling the also, once the illusions have been dispelled on me, I cannot remove.
Ew.
Oh dear.
Undo.
What just
Move the
happened?
map.
He just shifted the map. Yeah.
Give me just one quick sec. All right. you'll have to, for the sake of our mental game of the imagination, imagine that the cask has disappeared, as has the axe.
Okay.
I'm not going to risk moving the map or deleting the map, so game of the imagination, those illusory artifacts like the ice cube have disappeared, as have all of the illusions. Circling the island where the axe of sundering, you can see a giant wake in the lake of magma here, like something huge is swimming just beneath the surface, leaving behind sort of like a shark fin's wake.
Phew.
And you can clearly
Right.
see two salamander guards guarding
They're
the
guards.
archway across the other side.
They're guards. They're guarding.
All right. Let the next test begin.
So, looking at how to get over there, the easiest route, I say we go left. What do you guys think? Huh? Huh?
I'm gonna go here
Jump to get to the island.
to here to here.
Wouldn't this be closer? Be 2 jumps, but
What would? Oh.
You also got a nice one here. Whoop. Then, whoop.
right there.
Mhm. But that's also
Advice
2
is
jumps
this-
and 2 rolls versus 1 roll.
Well, but a 10 is what you can jump regularly, right, John?
As long as you're proficient in athletics, you get 10 feet for free. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay, so
you'd be able to jump to this rock for free, and then it'd be a
How far can fire guy transport?
15 feet.
Yep.
I think I get all of these jumps for free, John. Until here.
Okay. It is your turn in the initiative order. You don't have. Well, you actually might have that much movement if you did all of your things. Is that where you want to be?
I think so. That's what I was trying to count.
Because you can move, cunning move, and then action move. So you seem like you'd have plenty.
As far as I can go with the jumps. And do you want to do the math?
I'm comfortable. I'm pretty sure, like even accounting for some of it being difficult terrain to climb up or down the stone.
That's what
You
I
have
was doing.
90 feet,
Like,
over 90 feet of movement. So
yeah, I was doing like half move for everything. You know,
I'm fine
because
with
of
you being there
difficult
if that's where you
terrain.
want to be.
Okay, thank you. I'm done.
Hoppy, it's your turn.
Do we want to go different directions? Do you want me to hop across the middle? You guys have a plan that we're doing, or just
Well, we know there's something
do the
in
hopping?
the lava. We know that we need to address the salamanders. I'd kind of like to get a better idea of what we're fighting. So my plan was to try to get onto the center island and see if I could engage.
Yeah,
Other
I
thing?
think I'm going to as
Or
well.
or we just avoid thing in the lava and just go around to the left
It's true.
or right, whichever way.
But we do run the risk, because these are right by the lava, that we end up fighting all 3 things at once in the same spot versus
Right, but
separating the fighting. I don't know.
you know, you got this rock right here first, Hoppy. You could hit, and then jump on over.
Make it there. So I'm at least 2 turns out. I get to the end. I think just based on
You can get the jump boost from Draco now, and then use that to jump to the center island.
I think I can make it there. John?
I can't
Is
hear
this
Did anybody
Mark.
else
10
lose
feet?
Mark's audio?
Yeah, he just went.
Yeah, I can't hear him.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I was asking is, can I make this jump and then make this jump, or I guess these are 15, and this is 10. So can I do those jumps and get on the island? Total of like 70 feet.
I will allow it with the pretense that you're jumping on some pinkish reddish rocks there, which are going to be very hot. You have to make one dexterity saving throw. If you fail it, you're going to take some damage jumping on hot stones instead of warm stones. But I don't like your path, or I don't dislike your pathing.
What about what would I have to roll to make the 15 feet onto the not hot stones?
A DC 12 athletics check.
The next DC 12 means I have to roll a 5.
Seems like you couldn't possibly fail.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the and what would I have to roll for the dexterity check? Is that just a 10?
No, that's going to be DC 15.
Then I'd rather do the 2 athletics checks. This is to get to the first island, and this is to get to the second island. And then
Okay, so you have no problem jumping here. From the jump from here to where you presently are, the ledge of this rock gives way just before you were able to exert your maximum strength for the leap, and you're sort of in that oh no stretch jump, big cat stretch. You're not going to land exactly where you would like to. Unfortunately, you didn't fail the jump by 5 or more, so you're not going to fall splat in the lava, but you are going to land very, very not gracefully. I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw, or you're going to take a d6 of bludgeoning and a d6 of fire. So you're going to take a d6 of each. Since you're not raging, let's do it as one roll. And take 9 total damage.
okay, can I get up here?
Yep, you thud hard. Wind knocks out of you a little bit, but you just scramble up and hope nobody sees.
All right. And I'll wait. I'm going to get over here.
Sure.
And that's my turn.
Amon, you see Hoppy leap across the chasm. From your perspective,
With feline grace.
with feline grace and almost no visible effort, the wake in the lava was over here, sort of over by where Renan's like general quadrant of the room is, but begins moving this way, almost in response to Hoppy's jump. What would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna go take the long route. What Draco was talking about. Try to make it up on the left, even if it's for nothing else other than to flank the baddies over there.
Also, you guys have range attacks, so
Yeah.
that's actually in range. You don't
So I'm probably just gonna double move. I mean, which will. It's not gonna get me far. How far are you willing to let me move, John?
If you're not going, so like using our fake movement rules here, if you're not going to like, sorry, my words are not complete in my brain before they leave my mouth. So I will let you get as far as you would like to get until it's time to make any kind of roll. So if you're not planning on jumping or attacking until you get to like here, I'm fine with you being there, and we'll just fast forward this a bit.
That's where I'm going.
Okay, and that'll be the end of your turn. Oni, same deal. You can go pretty much anywhere you want to go unless it's going to involve rolls. In which case, I'd like to do sort of realistic measuring, but
Yeah, my thought was, since it's a 30-foot jump, that I would try to jump from this edge to here. I don't know how difficult that's going to be, but
Your strength is a 16.
my strength is a 20.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay. You're looking at a DC 15 to clear 30 feet.
Of acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics to jump.
And what would I have to do if I wanted to do half of it to here and half of it to here?
Are you proficient in athletics?
No, but I am in acrobatics.
To jump, there's just no. You can't
All right.
really finesse your way over just the raw strength needed to jump that distance. So the same as Mark, it's an athletics DC 12 to make either jump.
Or 15 to make the one big one.
Correct.
YOLO! Yeah!
There's a lot of flirting with disaster today.
Okay, I am going to join Hoppy around this side, and as a preemptive measure, can I cast Blade Ward cantrip on myself, just in case that thing pops out and attacks us between now and my next turn?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Thanks.
Draco, it's your turn.
I'll take myself on over with a fire dude over this way. And we're gonna get ready and do our little thing soon.
Okay. On Zero, the wake in the magma has gotten all the way over to here. And here it stops. The wake goes still. And you can just see the sort of ripples in this area stop. At this point, he's made no further advancement. I need Oni and Hoppy to make stealth checks. Unless, of course, you do not want to try to be hidden. Which I guess is agency I robbed you of.
I don't necessarily want to, but based on that roll, I'm not going to be anyway, so...
I don't really want to be stealthy. I'm assuming I'm not, but
Hoppy, you can hear something sloshing in the magma below, and you're like, shh, quiet, and you drop to your flat on your stomach to sort of peek over the edge, and you can see emerging, starting with two jagged metallic horns, this large creature just begins to sort of rise up out of the pool of magma. Oni just, I guess, maybe being more in awe of just the sight of such a large creature, or perhaps just welcoming a challenge always, makes no effort to hide herself as this creature begins to rise up out of the magma.
Oh boy.
The magma dreadnought
Found
is
our
about
unkillable dreadnought.
10 feet out of the pool of magma.
Okay.
And reaches one giant hand to sort of swipe at the landmass where you are. But it's mostly to hoist himself further out of the magma. It's thick as molasses. And we'll add him to the turn tracker and see what he wants to do.
Good luck, everybody else.
Hey, I said roll initiative, bitch. Okay. He's not technically last. Thanks, Draco.
So is he up high enough to be level with us for our
Yeah,
attacks?
now that he's used his hands to hoist him up, his chest, head, and shoulders are
so we can go
level with
straight
the
for
platform. Renan, you see this giant dreadnought dragging himself out of his hot tub of magma at the same platform where Hoppy and Oni are. It's your turn. You're not in any immediate danger from him. What would you like to do?
I would like to jump over here.
Okay.
Which is
Make an athletics
acrobatics.
check.
Oh,
Athletics
athletics. Okay, great. I'm so very bad at that.
That's perfect.
Great. Okay. Then I will shoot this guy. I will try to shoot that guy.
Can you imagine just being at work and some guy just starts shooting at you
Right.
out of nowhere?
I really can.
I don't have sneak. Sorry about that. No sneak.
It's okay because the attack missed. It
Right.
shakes off of its male armor. Or female armor, I guess it's hard to tell gender with
Oh
salamanders.
my god.
And it just turns to face you with glowing red eyes, and it bellows a gout of flame in the air and signals to its other one that they have an intruder.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. So
Hoppy, it's your turn now.
I'm really good at hitting large things. So that's going to my plan. See if this works. Raging. I'm going to all the buttons, including reckless attack. See where this gets us.
The first attack misses, just thudding hollowly on his dense armor plating. The second attack I can do nothing about because that is a critical hit. Roll for bonus effect. Can you see his HP or not?
No.
Nope.
Sorry, let me fix it.
There it is.
And you got a 43. This is the critness game.
Going both ways. I mean,
Yeah. Seriously.
we've had some
Ask me how I know.
interesting
Oh yeah,
rolls.
I don't just mean hits, also misses. Just the highest variance between the two extremes.
I mean, come on, Odie. You get on a single turn. You get both.
We were
You begin to
talking about my
recognize
superhero
patterns in
landing
your
during the
opponent's
break.
fighting technique. You gain a +2 bonus to your AC against your target, and advantage on all saving throws from effects originating from that target until the end of your next turn.
Nice.
Tanky Mark is even tankier. That is it for Hoppy's turn. Amon, it's your turn. Same story from your perspective. Far to your right, you see this giant towering dreadnought just start emerging out of the lava. Hoppy and Oni rush to engage it. You hear the chinking of fights against metal armor, but then you also hear the almost horn-like sound that the salamanders hissing resonates in the chamber as they declare hunting season is now open on all Renans.
Protect Renan!
Did he have to step away again?
I have no idea what Caleb is doing. His communication this morning is making me crazy.
Poor buddy.
That's fine.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
No, it's
Oh no,
okay.
you're good.
I'm gonna go after the big bad first.
Okay. 12 misses.
And I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to the new target since we're still within the hour I cast it.
Sure, sounds good. We'll call it.
Obviously, it didn't hit, but
Oh, the heart. That's right. The circle of hearts around a heart is Hunter's Mark. The 22 does hit, and I see 11 damage.
that's it for me.
It is Oni's turn.
All right. Here we go.
I just want to say, given how frequently you're likely having to go to the bathroom, I appreciate you keeping your mic muted.
17 hit.
17 misses.
Shit.
Just glances off of his dense
Oh
armor plating.
no.
19 hit.
19 also misses, glancing off of his dense armor plating.
Oh
22
no.
22 hits.
22 hits. Okay, we got a hit. Yikes.
We might need to bring out our murderous doll.
I'm trying to decide if I want to action surge now or save that in case things get super hairy.
I'd say,
I'll save it. And I cannot Blade Ward cantrip because I attacked 3 times, right?
That's correct.
Yep.
Okay. Now I should be able to because his hands are not. I was gonna try to move out of the way, but no, I think I'll just stay right where I'm at. And that concludes my turn.
Uh-oh. And he
Alright,
decides
I
not
guess
to go because
Yeah.
he's nice.
He's still trying to get
he
out of the
says,
lava.
"Oh no, you've engaged the sentries on 2 fronts. That's not cool. I'll take a bye, guys."
Mm-hmm.
He raises. He continues to rise about his magma. Like his torso just keeps. Seems like just there's no end to how big this creature actually is as it continues to rise now higher and higher up out of this magma pool. He puts both of his hands broadly out for a moment, and conjured in each one is this flaming scimitar made of liquid magma. And he will make 3 attacks, 2 against Hoppy with advantage, 1 against Oni with disadvantage, right? Because of the Guardians. So we'll start with the disadvantaged scimitar attack first against Oni. Does a 19 hit?
Wow. It does. 17 to hit.
He does a total of 15 damage, 10 points of slashing, 5 points of fire.
Well,
I think I'm gonna Wall of Steel.
Okay. You Wonder Woman, brace yourself for the second time today,
You said
absorbing
15, so I'll still have 4 temporary hit points left.
Remember, those go away at the end of the turn, so.
At the end of his turn.
The end of your turn.
My next turn.
Correct.
Okay,
Just
perfect.
remind you that they're. Then I will make 2 advantaged scimitar attacks against Hoppy.
Ooh. Whew.
Those are 2 hits, I think.
Should have AC of 20.
I'm sorry? Yeah.
I should.
The 10 becomes 5, the 6 becomes 3, that's 8, and then 2 sets of fiery strikes is 2 a point, so that's a total of 4. 7, 12 total damage.
Okay.
And that's it for his turn. Actually, let me add these guys to their turn tracker with their own initiative. I should have done that. I'm sorry. I don't want to cheat and have everything go at the same time. They'll go on 0 this turn, and we'll put them in the order correctly next turn. It's Draco's turn. Yep, that's it for me.
Yay. So I'm going to try something else I haven't done that I don't like doing.
Uh-oh.
Talking to a girl?
I don't like that.
not unless he's drunk.
But it's a thing called ice knife.
Oh, I do like that.
Oh, I
you know,
do.
It's fire. I don't like making icy. It's like the opposite.
Mhm.
So I'm kind of pained as I try to do this, but it's a thing I do on rare occasions. So what's up?
Draco, I need a perception roll from you before you actually cast anything.
Okay. There it is.
Nice.
Good
Holy
job.
moly, you were not messing around with that one.
Running from the northeast to the southwest of this room, so kind of starting where this ping is, if you can see that.
Yeah.
Going all the way to the northwest, so sort of passing through the giant, almost running through like where Renan jumped off of that platform.
Mhm.
You can see clear as day a brilliant elemental ley line of fire runs right through this chasm. You hadn't seen it before, but as you prepare to tap into the elemental magic your druidic training has given you access to, you can suddenly feel that surge of flaming power. Whilst UA Fire Genasi is adjacent to this ley line, you may cast any first, second, or third level spells at their base level without expending a spell slot, or you can expend the spell slot, but they are treated as being 1 spell level higher than they would otherwise have been.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
Wow, finally get something good. But I'm fighting fire stuff, so that's gonna be fun.
With an ice
All
bolt.
right. Yeah, with an ice bolt, basically. Yeah.
Let's see it.
So, yeah, I'm gonna tap it in and just not use this spell slot. I'll just go ahead and just use it right now.
Freebie.
Freebie.
Nice.
You
Okay.
had that and didn't use it on the fire guy in the last fight. I just want to go on the record as saying.
Well, there's another thing with this.
Oh, okay.
Hit or miss, it does explode, causing what was it?
Please tell me.
Target gets within 5 feet behind you. Since I'm hitting it from behind, I'm not worried about you guys.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But he has to have a 2d6, or he has to do a dexterity saving throw, or take 2d6 cold damage.
Please have low dex. Please have low dex for being such a big old giant guy.
Being a fire elemental, I'm going to say that he fails automatically his saving throw against that cold damage, so he'll take the full 18 from the crit and the normal damage.
And
He
gets
takes a
to roll.
huge chunk of ice damage, and let's see what the additional spell critical effect is.
Yeah.
Roll
Roll
a
a
19.
Roll it.
D100.
Roll it.
Nice.
This has been the most
7.
fun session.
You rolled lucky number 7?
Oh,
Instant
that
death,
sounds
right?
bad. That's because I'm looking at the fumble table. Like, how is... That's not right. Okay, you feel it is imperative to press the advantage but maintain awareness of your surroundings. You can choose to gain advantage on your next attack roll against that target. Your target has advantage on their attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn.
Whoa. Whoa.
If you want advantage. But what is the chance of him actually attacking you?
Right. I'll take the advantage, I guess.
Okay.
Just given where he's
Yeah, why not?
located on the map and where
Well,
Hoppy and I
and
are.
he would have disadvantage anyway, Draco,
Yeah.
because I've attacked him. So anybody else who decided to attack would he would have it at disadvantage.
I don't say there's no risk, but there's kind of no risk.
Yeah.
Right.
No additional risk.
Right, sure. You want to do flame guy, or are you pretty confident that fire on fire is not going to do anything?
Pretty positive fire and fire won't do much.
I agree with that assessment. All right. Well, that was a hell of a turn. On initiative 0. Actually, we'll just wait for their turn. They lost this turn. They spent it pounding their chests and trying to psych each other up. You got this, bro. No, you got this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And Renan, it's your turn.
Just a girl.
Yes.
You got this.
Okay. I'm going to cunning action. "24 hits.
24 hits. I see 9 points.
She's little, so she just goes, or I guess short bow, so not stabby.
Twang.
Okay. And I'm gonna move over here because I'm trying to draw them my way. Oh, wait, I can't move. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, come on. You got my back if he comes this way, right?
Was I there or was I? I don't think it matters.
It doesn't. Close enough.
Mhm.
Hoppy, it's your turn.
I'm going to do something that you're not expecting and do the Medallion of the Omniprex Champion.
Okay.
That gives me 10 temporary hit points, +2 to attack and damage, and I think there was something else.
If you hit me with that, it's not going to be a great day for you. You've been
+2
warned.
bonus to attack rolls and saving throws, and increased movement, but no additional damage. Sorry.
This
Okay,
is the second
and-
time you've used it. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes, and I am tracking it on my sheet. So
Cool.
By the way, that was a flaming knife I threw. You know, it looked like a flame, just ice flame.
Nice.
You know. Yeah.
Super cold
Hey,
fire.
Frostfire
Yeah,
is
super
a
cold.
thing.
21.
Oh, sorry, I was in the wrong tab. The 24 hits, the 19 misses. Oh, sorry, that's Michelle's.
Yeah.
Your
But
19
plus 2.
misses.
It's
21
21.
hits. 21 hits his AC. Now we all know.
Okay. You hit and
Dice D13. And then exacties again. Well, I guess it's 23, but and 13. It is now Amon's turn.
No.
All right.
No.
Doing my
Yes.
arrow thing.
No.
Yes.
No.
Wow.
One miss, one hit for 11 points, which takes him to 3? No, 4. I can't do math.
Plus Hunter's
And
Mark.
Hunter's Mark kills him.
Yeah.
You have taken the great Dreadnought to -2 hit points. Two things happen. First, he groans in pain and like turns at you to see what feeble small creature has fell him, and he just roars at you as his body begins to swell, not unlike the meth heads from earlier.
He got
Grows
exploded.
bigger and then boom, explodes in a cacophony of kabooms.
And a bulk of that probably hits this giant rock thing that we're standing on, and not Hoppy in my face.
Yes, that seems exactly how I would design that encounter.
Totally.
Doesn't
I
it?
mean,
Yeah.
we're only going to be subject to
Yeah,
whatever comes
it's
out of his
like
face part. That was
everybody
up the
knows
rock.
elementals blow up like from the dick out, and
Right.
that's definitely below that
Well,
continental
it's the
shelf. Right.
core, and his core
Sure,
is
right.
below the rock.
Uh-huh. I need both Hoppy and Oni to make dexterity saving throws.
Since I saw this coming, can I use Danger Sense?
Yeah, you'll have advantage.
But I do get advantage because I Wall of Sealed last turn and still have some temporary hit points until the end of my next turn, which is next. I'm next. So I
That is
get
cheating, but
advantage.
technically correct,
How
which is the
it
best
cheating?
kind of.
Wall of Seal says gain advantage on strength and dex saving throws until the end of your next turn, and I have not had my next turn yet.
Well, I could just say it passes to your turn. Then he explodes.
No, but you didn't.
As he's sinking into the hot lava, he then
Lava.
explodes.
Oh,
So yeah,
you
both of
didn't
you
need
make
it anyway.
advantage. It's a very good thing. That's why I'm comfortable being generous. Because he explodes for 32 points of damage. You guys each take half of that, 16 points of fire damage.
So I take 12 because I had
That would have killed me.
4 left, and then I.
There you go. You only take 5.
Oh,
I take them on the chin now.
Sweet. So I go
16.
16 for you and 5 for Megan.
What was I at?
5 for
40?
Oni.
This is awesome though. I got some ley line power, sucking up fire ley
Mhm.
line.
Oni, it's your turn. After Amon fell the beast.
Okay. What is the jump difficulty to get to here since I'm jumping from up high to down low? What would I have to roll?
I'll give you something that's potentially pretty cool for you and Hoppy.
Okay.
Well, probably just for you actually, because Hoppy already went this
Or
round.
like, did the Juggernaut's body fall?
I'm gonna say that like the top half of his body completely exploded, leaving sort of like the plateau of his hips
Mhm.
that are 30 feet in diameter, and they're just starting to fall towards the salamander.
So
So
I
I'd
can
let you
ride
make.
them?
I would let you ride his collapsing body, and basically using it as a skip stone to get to here without having to make an athletics check.
Yes! Rule of cool. I ride
There you
his body down here so that I can engage with this guy.
It sinks into the magma, and you jump off with a sort of acrobatic tumble.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have to be like in. There we go. All right. I'm gonna attack. Number 1.
I have a plan of attack.
That did not go well. Number 2. That went better.
You do hit him for 7 points.
Number 3. Oof.
That misses. Yeah, that misses.
All right. Well, that was not impressive at all. I'm sorry. But it was impressive how I got there. It was just not impressive what I did once I got there. That's the end of my
Still cool. Salamanders go. The first salamander will respond to the immediate threat of Oni riding his best friend's corpse into combat with him. Hopefully he can retaliate in a equally cool way with 2 spear attacks. Oof. So I hit you first for 12 points of damage, and then I critically
Hey.
fail.
Okay, I take 12.
And stabs his buddy.
Okay, that's fine.
Uh,
And then what happens to you?
Fumble. I have to find the table. Make sure I'm not giving myself critical bonuses.
I'd prefer if you didn't.
I lose my grip as I make an attack. I have to make a DC 10 dexterity check, and on a failure, I drop my weapons at my feet.
Do you have weapons? You're a salamander.
I'm
Spear.
attacking you with spears.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Let's see that 10. Oh my god.
That feels
You
good.
stab yourself when you did that?
All right. So the salamanders are using like flaming bidents, a spear with 2 heads, and he
Ooh.
just drops it. Like
Grab it. Oni, it's a cool weapon to
you
use.
daze the shit out of him. Other salamander will leave his post and advance towards Renan, and will similarly make 2 spear attacks.
Similarly, salamander, huh?
And he
Similarly,
only
salamander.
hits once.
For 18 points of damage.
And that really hurts.
I bet it does. Draco, it's your turn.
Oh, no, hold on. Can't I uncanny dodge as a reaction?
You can.
And half that damage?
You can. The piercing or the fire.
Obviously the one
piercing.
that's more.
Piercing.
So piercing.
You take the piercing becomes 7, total of 11 damage.
Thanks. That's much better.
It is
More
much better.
betters.
Draco, your turn.
See, now Oni's in my way where she's blocking. But
yeah,
that's
but
okay. I
he's
gotta.
up higher. Like if you look at the way and he's probably taller than I am. You could probably still shoot him over my head.
Yeah, but the explosion, hit or miss, it blows up right there. So you get
That's
hurt.
fair.
So I need to get over there anyway, get closer. So me and Fire Dude are gonna. He's gonna teleport me to here. Then I'm gonna go over here because I got short little legs. Fire guy, whoop whoop, whoop whoop. And then what was this? I should have measured beforehand. I'm sorry, John.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay, would I be able to then go over here and then shoot him?
Should you get a heal on Hoppy since you can heal for free?
I gotta be closer to him. He's too far away.
Okay.
The teleport took you 15, so you you can easily be there if you want to.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go here, and then I want to shoot him with the ice knife. You know, am I still able to tap into it, or am I too further away?
This is as far away from the ley line as you can be and still gain his benefit.
Okay. Then use my free spell again. Wasn't that good?
That is a hit. As a creature of pure fire, he will automatically fail his save, so I see 13 damage.
Ooh. And yeah, that's what exploded.
And how much do I take?
If
8 is the exploding, right?
yes,
The cold damage. Yeah.
yes. So if you roll your dexterity saving throw, if you beat 16, you're good.
Nope. 8 damage it is.
Sorry.
That's okay.
The best kind of magic stone.
Yes, it's very destructive.
All right, top of round 3. It's Renan's turn. Round 4, I think.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking something up.
Is it something I can maybe help with?
No, I got it. Sorry.
Okay. No worries.
I'm gonna
You know,
look.
can control flames, so it makes them go out. These little fire guys. That would be fun.
Snuff you
Can I
out.
use steady aim if I use a melee attack, or does it have to be ranged?
I believe it just gives you advantage. I don't think it requires
Okay,
a ranged attack.
great.
We'll say no for today, and I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it's just advantage, kind of irregardless.
And then booming blade. Does that only work once I've hit?
It
So
does.
I did that wrong.
And there may be an issue with action economy there, because I think. Oh no, you're good. You're good. Booming blade is one action that's part of the attack.
It's it's added on to the attack,
I
but
thought maybe it was a bonus action, and that it's not. You're good.
Okay, so sorry. So 23 hits. I did 14 with my sneak, 8 piercing, and then added on the 3. That first sneak doesn't count. Nope. Yeah.
Do you have advantage?
I do because I haven't moved and I'm
You're right.
using
And you used the thing.
my
You're good.
steady
Sorry.
aim. It's
So
okay.
14 plus 7 is 21. I see 24 damage. Is that right?
Correct.
And is this the first time you've used booming blade?
It's the second time I've used booming
Okay.
blade.
Mhm.
So I'm assuming, I don't remember, but it's a dark lavendery style dagger effect.
Correct. Always purple. You know how I roll.
I do. No other actions from you because you had to use your thingy bopper.
Mhm.
Hoppy, your turn.
What is going to be the so? Recall that I have 60 movement right now. Is how? What is the DC to jump across here?
With your enhanced speed, you can. I'll just say you can do it with you're proficient, right?
Athletics, yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I really want to get
You've got
over
10 feet to back up and move if you wanted to, so you can easily jump to this platform.
Okay.
Or actually, even the bridge is doable.
And then just run, like bull rush to the other one.
Well, the problem is I'm
Bullshit.
not going to be able to without a attack of opportunity. Or maybe I jump down here and then across here.
Remember, he's unarmed presently.
I have a plan.
Oh.
If you want to come to that one, my plan is to try to compel duel the one that's on running as my bonus action for my turn to bring it to us. So if you want to focus on this front one, my plan is to try to get that thing off Renan's face.
Well, he won't get a attack of opportunity, right?
He will if he decides to try to barehand punch you, but since he's not a monk nor does he have unarmed training, the worst case scenario is 1 damage. If he hits, it's literally 1 damage. Not even a D4. It's just a point.
Half the round down, so no damage. So it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to go after the other guy. You could still compel duel
That's
him.
so amazing.
And that way he has disadvantage when attacking Renan.
Yep.
He decides to attack.
Yeah, that was my plan.
So, and that means that I can do. Can I make that, John? So I'm jumping off of here.
I'm comfortable with that. Yep.
Super speed. And okay, can I attack as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Knock those knuckles.
I'm going to first do my horns. I'm gonna what's it called? Reckless attack. with my horns as a free action for Goring Rush. And then, because I'm just imagining I run into it and then start swinging. And
Like you do.
What's that?
I said, oh yeah, like you do.
Yeah. Well, what the fuck?
That is bizarrely samesies rolls.
+2, so 17, 17.
They both hit, but just weird that you got 13, 15, 13, 15. I mean, I guess technically that's as likely as any other random roll of the die, but it is haunting.
Something's wrong with roll 20 today. Lots of samesies.
I see 23 damage. He's starting to look real beat up. Worse where you've dented and crushed his armor into his body in places. He's bleeding magma blood everywhere, and he sort of looks around to see if his partner's faring any better, looking for that hope that maybe he's finished that whole side of the room and is ready to come help him. That is not the case. It is Amon's turn.
I'm going to shoot the disarmed centimeter and move my 100 feet.
14 unfortunately just misses his AC.
Damn.
15 matches, so now we know what their AC is. I see a total of 12. Don't know what he's talking about in the background, but that's the second time today where I swear to God he said "kapla" like a Klingon.
My baby? You're talking
Yeah,
about my baby?
yeah.
He's actually just saying ba 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 ba.
Okay.
It's his favorite word, so
I swear to God I heard specifically "kapla."
it could be Klingon. He
Right.
speaks his own
I mean, like,
language.
I do
just
kind of
for
enjoy
sure.
the idea of him learning Klingon.
just thought you guys are cool parents. I wasn't putting it outside the realm of possibilities that like
If we could just teach him one language, that would be cool.
and it's not Dothraki.
Not today. We'd prefer any form of communication. That's not the word ball or pud, which means food. He'll come up and goes, pud? You're like, oh, food?
Food?
Oh, and now he's saying it.
Oh no.
Actually, yeah, I could eat.
I can eat.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this party started. So I have to save a bonus action to compel duel this guy, but I have to attack this guy first. So that's a golden blade and a silvered blade, and then my compelled duel.
It doesn't have to be attacks first. It could be compelled duel first, but
It
the
can't
action economy is
because as soon as I attack another creature that isn't the one that I compelled dueled, the
I
spell is
see.
broken. So I have
Fair
to do
enough.
my attacks first. So I just want to make sure that I'm rolling the right ones. So I'm rolling golden blade.
For eat.
I'm rolling silvered blade.
Mhm.
And
Miss.
I am compelling dueling this one. So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
I am not very good at that, unfortunately.
That's good.
Yay.
Oh, I don't have advantage, so 4 is even worse than 10.
Perfect. So
Mhm.
now it'll have disadvantage on any creature it attacks that isn't me, and it has to make a wisdom saving throw if it wants to move 30 feet away from me, which it's at its limit right now. And that will last until I attack something else. So as long as I don't attack the one that's right in front of me, we should be fine. And that is my turn.
Was that was your bonus action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any move.
No, because I don't want to give the unarmed one an attack of opportunity.
Okay. You can move around his hitbox. You only get a penalty if you leave their threatened area.
You can push him.
Well, then I'll
Push
do
him
that.
over. Knock him over.
Like that's totally fine to shimmy.
Go pop. No.
Oh boy, shimmy.
Right.
I'm glad you moved that way. It's going to make it easier for me to attack him.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
feel like there was a time in my life where I knew that whole thing. I don't remember it.
That's okay. I literally just said Cocoa Pop because I don't actually know what it is.
I'm sure someone will eventually correct you.
I'm sure.
I think it's Cocoa Puff, right?
I have no idea.
Me so.
Now I'm going to go watch Big. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, I need a moment with 11-year-old Michelle.
I like 7 or 8-year-old Michelle.
Okay, it is Salamander's turn.
Yep.
The first Sal-E-mander that's right here will use his move action to pick up his weapon. And
mhm.
then, since he doesn't have to move, will make 2 attacks against you with his spear.
17 matches and 18 matches, so I will respond with my final wall of steel.
Okay.
And I can protect you from 2d6.
So I get 17 temporary hit points. So give me a total.
So you take 8. You take 8 beyond the wall.
And Mark says I take 3.
Yep.
So I have 14 temporary hit points until the end of my next turn, and advantage on dex and something else saving throws.
This guy will
Strength and
maneuver
dex.
thusly, not leaving Hoppy's base contact, but definitely leaving Renan's to respond to your compelled duel. Renan, you may start by making an opportunity attack.
I use my reaction to that.
Ooh, look at that.
It does hit for 20 points. That was a
Yeah.
vicious kidney shot. Don't want to turn your back on a rogue, generally speaking.
Especially not this one.
Pud?
Hi.
Hi, bud.
That was hi,
Um,
Mama.
Hey.
What are you
Then he
doing?
will make
Sorry.
2 attacks on Renan.
Does Hoppy get an
You
attack or
go
no?
with it. He does not for 2 reasons. The creature didn't technically leave his threatened area, and Hoppy used his reaction to decrease the
Gotcha.
damage that Oni took.
Gotcha.
He does
Gotcha,
not
gotcha.
attack Ren, and he attacks me, right? I just want to make sure that.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Sorry. Yes.
Perfect. I just want to make sure that we had it right.
And both miss. You're 17, right?
17. Yep.
So 2 misses.
Okay.
Good round. Draco, your turn. Finishing up round 3. Or 4.
Okay. This very painful thing that just seems to be working very well today. Cast it again. Wow,
It
just
definitely
nailing it.
is. He
How many
fails his
working
save.
these? This is awesome.
He takes 9 total damage.
I have temporary hit points. How much am I taking?
No, but it hits us from the behind, so you should be fine.
Oh, okay.
It's directional
It's
wherever it's thrown. And then for my bonus action, I want to cast Healing Word. Be able to hit it, let's see. Over here, so that way I can heal both of them.
Nice.
And then there's that Healing Word. I know I got you here.
I think you're thinking of Healing Spirit.
Or yes, that's what I meant.
Mhm.
And again, did you say level 2? What levels do I get for free?
1, 2, or 3.
Oh, jeez, wow. All right, so this will be a level 3 heal.
That's
Whoop.
adorable.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. So you guys get 3 more hit points.
Hey, I will take it.
7.
Or 7,
will
yes,
take
there
it.
you go.
Gets me almost a half.
I'll try and help you where I can.
Thank you. There's going to be a whole lot of those after this battle because I have no more. I have 1 more hit die.
Well, hopefully, once this was our final test, we can do a long rest and get all of our stuff back.
I
It
get
is
all these free
Renan's turn.
spells too. Right now, I got all these
Yeah,
free
that's
healing
true.
spells.
You can just pump all the heals
Yeah.
into us. That's gonna be excellent.
I think we lost Renan. She's going down. She's going down.
Shield and Timber?
Looks like she's getting attacked.
Your mic is up, so we can't hear you. Yeah.
It's a comfortable space, Michelle. You can come out of the closet if you want.
Hi. I'm
Hello.
working on it. Sorry, we're now demanding could.
Mm.
It's my
you started
turn,
it.
is what you're saying, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did. It was totally my fault. Okay, give me just 1 second. Thank you, stream, for being so patient with our very
Also-
weird life.
We can skip if you need like a few minutes and come back to you when you're ready.
No. This guy's almost dead, so I'm just gonna try to range shoot him.
Nice. That should do it.
That definitely does it.
Okay, great.
Does he blow up?
He does not.
Oh, good.
Sal Emander just becomes a puddle of magma that drips back into this lava field, sort of like a languid snake that just serpentines back to where it came from.
That also deleted the one on the turn order. Yeah. They had 10 something. Yeah, perfect.
Hoppy.
I'm gonna move over here so that I get the 3 horns. Clicking all the boxes again. Did it not go through that time? There we go. And then 2 great swords.
Nice.
Both hits for the same amount of damage, 26.
Very exhausting.
Amon has a chance, I think, to
Amon's gonna bring it home.
kill. That would mean he killed most of the monsters in this battle.
Mm-hmm. Finishing blow on the Juggernaut and Sal E. Mander too.
Oh,
Just
the
taking
cleanup.
the cleanup crew
Yep.
or not.
Does 13 hit?
13
Nope.
unfortunately misses there.
15.
15.
15.
Do you have any more inspiration tokens left? Oh, that'll hit.
That hits. And the hunter's mark does exacties. That's exactly 12.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
That's perfect.
Nice.
I like a
No
good
need-
exacties.
No need to overdo it.
That's right.
Right, like I didn't want to waste any damage.
Mm-hmm.
Same deal. He becomes sort of a liquid magma snake that serpentines itself back into this collective pool, like he's despawning or being desummoned. You do have time to yourself now. We can use the healing spirit at higher level. I'm comfortable just saying that gets everybody to full.
Perfect.
That's 3d6 3 more times, right?
Yep.
Back to full.
Wow. Thanks, Draco. You're awesome, Draco. You're welcome, guys.
That
I'm
was
here to help.
pretty great.
Good
I'm a little
heals.
disappointed that there were no like Earth Genasi benefits to being so close to a ley line, but maybe there wasn't.
You didn't
Earth
use a
ley
spell.
line. I used Blade Ward Cantrip at the beginning.
Yeah,
Hey,
but a
don't be
cantrip
jelly.
doesn't use
You were able to do a
spell.
lot of damage normally.
I did do a lot of damage.
So-
I'm very happy with how this session went.
All right. Do you want to end it here, or do you want to peek into what's in the next room beyond this portal?
Peak,
I wanna
and
peek.
then we can do our long rest and reset so that we're ready to go for the next session.
Long rest could take 8 hours.
8-hour
Well,
rest.
I mean, I think that will depend on what we are about to walk into.
Peeking into the next room, you walk through a translucent energy aura that feels warm. It looks like it's sort of like a wall of fire, but again, it's illusory. It seems to be the running theme here. But as you pass through it, you suddenly have stepped into a blast furnace of heat. Just the walls here are too hot to almost touch, and the air is almost painful to breathe. Everyone except Draco is very uncomfortable here. You immediately start sweating. It looks a bit like this.
Whew.
There
Puzzle
are.
time.
You'll be emerging here at the southern gate. There are 3 gates in this room that are
Oh
not where
my.
you're standing, that are shrouded in illusory mists. And there are a number of pylons sunk in this magma floor that have ancient primordial scribblings on them.
So that's what we'll be doing on next Sunday.
Mm-hmm. The primordial writing on the archway states that the name of the guardian shall set you free.
Well, Jesus. I wonder if that's what Renan knew.
That's what I was wondering. This is the part where I thought she was going
Wait,
to try
say
really
that
hard to
again,
remember
John.
something.
I just heard you say Renan. I'm sorry,
Uh,
I'm cooking.
The puzzle here, the archway says that the name of the guardian will set you free, and I was wondering if this is the thing you were trying your best to remember.
Yes, it was.
Yes, yes, but I don't remember the name of the guardian.
Okay, we'll deal with that next week. I'll probably let you have a character chance to reroll because it is something that was told to you by your new friend. If you remember, you guys were talking to her during negotiations, and she let it slip and went, "Oop, probably shouldn't have said that."
Yes, and I remember thinking I should not forget this.
You didn't write it down. Oh no.
No, I actually
All right.
think I did write it down. So I'll go look for it. And if I didn't, then you can come up with a game to help me remember.
I
You
Yeah.
like
will.
how I just told you?
We will pick up
Was
here
it-
next week.
Was it Tropos?
Okay, perfect. Thank you guys.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Are we good for next
Bye.
week? I assume we are.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
next week, no, I'm
I
not.
may
I'm not.
not be.
I won't be here next week.
Okay.
Wait, Mark, did Mark say he's not either?
I
Yeah.
may not be. So the
Okay.
deal is, we have a camping. So I'm soloing Mathis tomorrow, and we have a camping thing Saturday night. It's supposed to end by 9, but being that I'm going to be alone with Mathis, it's who knows.
Yeah.